Turbo Graps 16. The crowd already on their feet, masked and safe here on IWTV. Welcome, I'm Sarah Shockey, and at my side is Percy Davis.
Oh, thank you so much for introducing me. Right here, former Black Label Pro champion Calvin Tankman won the championship in his debut match, but swiftly lost it to Jake Something. What an upsetting time. But here it is.
Something we were upset about.
It was definitely something we were upset about. But here he is, ready to avenge that loss. Ready to take on the man coming out to the ring now.
Interesting to point out the crowd, not a single person is on their feet. There is one thumbs down raised in the air.
Just an absolute wall of disdain put towards Jake Something. The people here were looking forward to the success story that was Calvin Tankman. I have never seen a huger reaction here in the RDS gym than when Calvin Tankman won this title. Oh my God! Suicide dive by Calvin Tankman! And the bell is in the ring!
Hello to someone who's wronged you.
Calvin Tankman, House of Fire, pissed beyond all belief, and rightfully so. Good Lord, and Jake Rose still attempting to do
what a professional
introduction for these two men beating the hell out of each other.
When these two do not have a professional past, there are attempts all around to be that way, but it looks like this is just Tankman rage, and justifiably so.
Good Lord. His right elbow and a chop to the chest there from Calvin Tankman. He is fired up.
Oh, wow!
Goodness, I know Calvin Tankman on a personal level. This man is a nice human being. He's a good man, a strong father, a hard worker, but he has this fury within him that Jake Something has brought out, and I feel for the man. I don't like him that much, but I feel for him now.
If Calvin Tankman's mad at you, you've done something wrong. He is chill with the world until the world's not chill with him, and everything's on the line today.
Absolutely, Sarah. And here, Jake Something, the fans chanting new champ, already ready for another Calvin Tankman success story. But Jake Something, intelligent on the outside, taking the time to catch his breath, reanalyze his game plan, because when someone jumps you from the get-go, it takes away any idea you had.
That wasn't the plan.
For that match.
Something coming back in, hoping to slow the pace, maybe grab some control here.
Absolutely.
His chest is lit up like a Christmas tree in October.
All the busted capillaries there on his chest. It's a double fingers to Calvin. Definitely, but suckered Calvin in. Again, not a big fan of the guy, but a genius tactic there by Something to lure Calvin in.
That's the most frustrating thing. A lot of times the greatest wrestlers don't have the greatest attitude, and that's part of the reason they're so good. Something is ruthless, as you can see in the ring.
He is indeed something, all right. A variable crazy freak athlete going for that crossbody and dodging it with a drop down. Again, Jake Something may be a brute. He may be sometimes a bad man, but he's a genius in the middle of this ring.
And as disloyal as the crowd is to him, they're under his spell. When he asked, "What's my name?" every single voice responded with something.
Absolutely. That level of charisma, that level of talent. It's a shame that he would go to such underhanded tactics to win the title. He is a veritable superstar.
Jake, you're enough.
Oh my God, enormous body block by Jake Something, and basking in all this hate.
This flex from the second row. I told you everybody responded with something. It wasn't necessarily something, but people said stuff.
Absolutely something. Maybe not something nice, maybe not something positive, but something. Goodness, pulling at the mouth of Calvin Tankman is Jake Something. Disgusting, and sending him face first into the mat.
And a great time to remind everyone that all wrestlers have been COVID-19 tested in advance of entering the building today in Crown Point, Indiana.
Absolutely. Safety here is our #1 priority. We want to bring wrestling back to you, but Black Label Pro realizes we have to do so safely.
It's 2020. These are historical matches, and especially between these two.
Oh my God. Another straight elbow strike did nothing but phase Calvin Tankman.
I think he feeds on the pain. Look at his face. He's processing it, and he's about to return.
Jake baiting him in for his own. And Calvin felled Jake something with one elbow strike. Another huge one there. Kind of like in the end, near the middle or the end of two heavyweight boxers just swinging into each other, just trying to see which one of them can take them down with the one. But Calvin barely going down to, not even going down to a knee.
The force between these two, it's greater than somebody of a different size. These guys are big, and therefore, even if you're big, the strikes hit harder, they feel stronger, and they are both trying to find their way. It looks like Tankman in control.
Absolutely, and it seems that Calvin has been winning in the strike exchange category, so you wonder what strategy, what category will Jake be able to win? Because here we go again. Beautiful striking combination with a spinning back elbow by Calvin Tankman.
You feel the depth, like banging on the hull of a submarine.
Absolutely, just two big, meaty boys, just the thickest of thick men, slamming into each other.
It's Thanksgiving over here.
Thanksgiving over here. Oh my God, the power of Jake Something. Calvin is over 300 pounds. And Jake Something did a variation of a suplex toss.
And here he comes again.
Bodying him with that body avalanche in the buckle. Reversal by Calvin. Where's Something going rather? Up and over. Humongous spear in the gut in the corner. This entire time, Something has been able to trash talk while beating on Calvin the entire time. Maybe going for that black hole slam that won him the title in the first place. And just a straight pounce to the stomach.
I have a theory that it's part of Something's strategy to rile up the crowd. He knows how much disdain they have for him, and that energy is energy, positive or negative, and it fuels him either way. He's got a connection to the crowd, even if it's not a good one.
Exactly, but I wonder if that's going to backfire because these people already love Calvin. If
he was the champion, he was their champion.
Absolutely. Came in, debut match, wins the title, saves us from Erick Stevens, but what is going to happen if Jake Something gets these people so riled up that they cheer for Calvin more, give Calvin more to win?
And that could be a bust to the ego, which can reflect in the ring as well. But Something, again, is very strong with these negative tactics.
Absolutely. Look at these two men standing here, dead center in the ring, neither one of them wanting to back down, just deciding, you know what, screw it, let's throw hands, We got an old-fashioned hockey fight on our goddamn hands. Like I said, I mentioned heavyweight boxing in here.
And this is the first match of Turbo Graps 16. I mean, what a kickoff.
This isn't even tournament action. This is for the Black Label Pro Championship.
Turbo Graps 16 is the name of the show. The hashtag to follow along if you're watching live.
Hashtag Turbo Graps 16. Flinging him off of the ropes, going for an enormous backbreaker, pulling it back up. Hideous lariat by Calvin Tankman. That could be it.
Wow. I mean, just the power to move a man around of that size with that intelligence. Tankman looking to recenter himself to figure out what to do next.
Absolutely, and if you notice that Something only flung up his left shoulder, he wasn't able to make a full kick out actually, so that tells you like how much energy he's already expended.
Still on his feet, like the hero at the end of a dystopian novel, holding Jake Something by the hair. Tankman's moment to capitalize.
Well, it seems he's going for the, I can't exactly call it what I wanted to call it right now, but going for a variation of a Fire Thunder driver, horrible pile driver maneuver, but Jake meeting Calvin in the buckle. First there by Tankman.
Ooh, and right into those triple turnbuckles.
Absolutely, trying to ricochet himself out with a lariat, trying to knock Tankman down, but Tankman's not going! Look at that roar, look at that face! Tankman is not having it!
Here he comes back again.
Going for his own lariat. Oh my God! Back elbow strike. That's what he won with last time. No, but he didn't win with it last time. But it was one of the key deciding factors to Erick Stevens. It didn't pay off this time.
It wasn't quite enough, but holy moly, what a strike, what force.
I have seen Calvin Tankman win with that maneuver before. He won one of his fights at Paradigm Pro with it. A back elbow strike to the back of the head of Brett Ison, knocking him out cold.
I believe that, having witnessed it, having felt the strike in my very bones, and Tankman can't be done yet. The bell hasn't rung. He hasn't completed what he's been trying to do, what the crowd wants him to do.
What is he going for? Calvin Tankman is a freak athlete, one of the hardest workers I've ever seen in the ring, and he has a moonsault in his repertoire, but it seems that something had that scouted.
I mean, if I'm something, that's the last thing that I want coming down from the sky.
Absolutely, 300 pounds of Calvin Tankman's strength. He is at the top like a cat. Moonsault! Oh, but something was able to move out of the way, landing chest and stomach first into the mat, does Tankman.
You know, if something can't stop it from the top or second rope, he's got to stop it by moving out of the way and let Tankman do the damage to himself, and it looks like it was damage. I mean, that was 100% Matt. Something still, though, not strong enough to get on his feet first.
But Tankman somehow using the crowd to do it. Michinoku slam, gorgeous maneuver there by Jake Something is it. Calvin got his right arm up, his right shoulder jetted up barely. That tells you the damage that you spoke of beforehand. Calvin wasn't able to actually kick out. He was able to throw his shoulder up so that the decision wasn't made.
I do take back what I said about something not being strong enough. My goodness,
no, absolutely wrong on all accounts, but you know, you said what you said. Horrifying northern lariat to the back of the head by Jake Something, but having to actually muscle over Calvin, that is a lot of man to move. Oh my God, and now this time the left shoulder. Able to fling the left shoulder up.
I mean, that kind of power, and the crowd is hyping him up. But does Tankman have enough in his system after all that damage?
The chance of here we go, Tankman, here we go. Calvin Tankman, you ain't shit, says Something. Huge black hole slam, there's no way. Come on, Tankman, there's no way.
Oh!
Not even able to throw his arm up, but still shifting his weight.
That magical shoulder! Somehow able to rise above everything against all the odds, against all the evil force of Something here. Something himself can't even believe it.
And that, as you can see the psychological wear and tear that took on Jake Something. That's his finishing maneuver. He's put around some of the best athletes on the planet with that maneuver, but he couldn't beat Calvin Tankman with it. What does he have to do next?
I mean, the tank is the man is the tank. He is still struggling to get to his feet because this is not over yet, and the crowd can feel it. They haven't stopped clapping.
Look at Tankman's mouth. Oh my! That was a straight kick to the groin.
Come on, Something.
That is a.
This was respectable until this.
There's no absolute. Oh, he's trying to get himself disqualified.
So, you really
God.
are gonna think those steps.
The ref has no choice. What? Calvin Tankman just took a straight shot to the groin, and he's telling Something not this way. What?
This means everything to Tank.
No DQ is what he's asking for. Huge headbutt.
Who asks for a no DQ after a DQ?
Absolutely, that is a victory, but that wouldn't have won him the title. There's a nuggets. What? Something's on his feet.
He's tied up in the ropes.
He's wrapped himself up in the ropes. Calvin has to actually get him out of there. Calvin has got to get him out of there. He can't pin him.
And it really is no DQ now. I'm getting the sense that there's nothing to be done to stop this match except for a pin or submission.
Absolutely. The referee has even tried to assist Tankman on getting this. How are they going to get? He's stuck in there deep, Sarah.
Dude, should we stop the? Okay.
Just shove Calvin into the ref. Oh my God!
No!
Second low blow? Are you kidding me?
And I don't think the ref saw it. We all saw it. You saw it at home watching your television.
No! God! Second black hole slam by Jake Something. I couldn't watch.
Oh, what a disgrace! I mean, you gotta clap. You gotta clap because of what we've just witnessed before us. But you don't have to be proud of your champion here at Black Label Pro. That is not something that's a requirement. You believe what you want to believe.
And if you hear the venom in Jay Rose's voice,
yeah, I was gonna say.
having to say, still Black Label Pro Champion Jake something, after what he did to Calvin Tankman, not just to win the title, but to defend the title afterwards. Disgusting tactics by Jake something. Another one of the most beloved wrestlers here at Black Label Pro in AJ Gray.
And globally.
And globally.
PW Insider ranked AJ Gray. With the flick of his fingers, he whips the crowd into a frenzy.
Absolutely. That is the level of charisma that this man has. AJ Gray, superstar.
Superstar. Charisma, skills in the ring, unpredictable Twitter. I mean, he's got it all.
Unpredictable.
Professional wrestler. This is the heavyweight champion, Erick.
Well, he wore a mask to the ring.
Absolutely. I'm going to backtrack on what I said beforehand. I said that Calvin Tankman saved us from Erick Stevens' championship reign. It's simply not the case. Erick Stevens, one of the hardest working professionals, father, owner of a company, Cookies and Cream, Sarasota.
Delicious. Can recommend.
Delicious. He didn't save us. He made some offhand remarks in regards to wrestling. Got him a little bit of
He was in some hot water at the time.
Absolutely,
yes.
But this man apologized. He came forward. He stated what he said wasn't 100% true. He pointed out what it did to his mental health with all the negative comments and stuff. He wants to be a better man. He wants to be a better wrestler. He wants to do this, and he loves this sport. So I redact my statement by saying we were saved by his championship reign. He was a worthy champion. But speaking of worthy champion, former champion in his own right, AJ Gray here for the Black Label Pro Midwest title.
Absolutely. This is a lock-up and a tangle starting it off.
Yeah, as of right now, Erick Stevens has a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo background right there. As of right now, AJ Gray has a variation of a heel hook, trapping the left leg of Erick Stevens to the mat as well, making Stevens have to wonder, what does he have to do next?
Erick Stevens here. This isn't the position he probably wanted to start in, but look at the way that he can move and capitalize and attempt here.
Absolutely not. Trying to lock in a heel hook of some variation there. AJ not letting him have all of it, keeping his body elevated with the right arm as well.
These two are so stubborn, and it's that stubbornness that has gotten them both to being right here at Black Label Pro.
Absolutely. AJ Gray trying to use that right foot to give him a couple of love taps, maybe make him break the hold, and now shifting around, trying to loosen the hold and such. Both of them have a heel hook in, actually.
Wow, very impressive.
And now it seems AJ Gray has the better of this one. Oh, but no, he doesn't. From my vantage point, not able to see.
There's something going on behind that's not in AJ Gray's favor.
Absolutely not. You can tell from the grimace on his face and the screaming out. Now having wrist control.
Yeah, he never wallows for too long. AJ Gray is always a strategic man, always looking for the next move. But the problem is, Erick Stevens is the same way. These two are incredible grapplers.
Absolutely. I hate using I hate using, oh my God, an enormous back body of a flame, but Erick Stevens going right for it. Not letting him feel good about it at all, but I hate using cliches, but they're both students of the game. These men live wrestling. They study wrestling. That's what they watch for fun. Oh, Erick Stevens, you are chopping the wrong man.
Wow,
Good
Look
Lord.
at the fire in his eyes.
Absolutely, that face on Erick Stevens, like, yeah,
Wow.
that was
Hello.
fun. Oh, no, Erick, you are in a chop fight with the wrong man.
Come on.
But
I
even
mean,
there's
the
a
follow-through.
Oh my God! Two meaty men slapping each other. You love to see it. Look at that, Erick Stevens is hyping himself up. Look at both of these men. They're living it. They're loving it.
This is Saturdays at the meat cabins, baby.
Oh my God! 2 forearm strikes from both men, driving through with it. Oh God! Horrible thud and the thunder's reverberation throughout the gym.
And the amount of eye contact, the amount of bring it on, the amount of not backing down. I've seen neither one of these guys try to get out of this situation that is bringing nothing but pain to both of them.
And that one may have failed. Stevens right back up with a flurry. These men love King's Road style. They love watching the 4 pillars of wrestling. They love that stand up and try to knock me out mentality.
They love pain, all told.
They love pain.
That's enough.
Okay.
A double chop. I haven't seen that for a while. Beautiful chop there by Stevens. Just trading back and forth now, but this time in the buckle.
Corner, guys.
Gorgeous chop. The sound on that one actually felling AJ Gray.
AJ Gray definitely in some pain here.
All right, let's go.
But like I said, he thrives on pain. He's ready to return. And he's not backing down. Neither one of them's in the game of backing down.
Both of them going low this time. Erick Stevens able to knock the wind out of AJ for a minute. Having a hammerlock, rolling through with it. A hammerlock, neck scissors, variation. Look at that.
I mean, this is an impressive angle here.
Look at that. Waving to the crowd, too. TV ready, Erick Stevens over here.
He knows where to aim.
Beautiful, but AJ Gray able to break that right leg, move it out of the way. Oh, the ref catching a boot to the face as Stevens rolls out of it.
Luckily, it wasn't intentional. Looks like he was able to brush it off. I would like to be in that path.
Gorgeous spine buster by AJ Gray. Now, both of these men are variable strikers, but Erick Stevens has nowhere near the same power that AJ Gray does.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, a neck is a neck. That is a vulnerable part of the body, and when you target that, it can lead to a lot of pain and much worse.
Yes, very astute observation, but AJ Gray doesn't care anything about his neck. He's going for that chest.
Out of the corner, guys.
And another enormous
Doling out chops
left-handed
like
chop.
bowls of soup at Thanksgiving.
Going for that left arm, swimming through real quickly. Russian leg sweep variation.
Look at this.
Version there. No, pinfall actually.
What?
Variation of an octopus hold, but nope. Able to remove his shoulders from the mat. Gorgeous.
Wrenching, squeezing, pulling, and right in the middle of that ring.
Nowhere for AJ to go. He has to make his way over to the rope from the middle. As you see him trying to shift his hips back and forth, he's attempting to pin Stevens on his shoulders, but Stevens' shoulders are forward as he tries to. Not that time, though. Very well could have been hit there. Beautiful counter, going low again.
Wow.
Gorgeous leaping knee strike, a la.
Look at this moment of breath for these two. I mean, they have been going nonstop. And it's not just the wrestling maneuvers. It's the emotion. It's the rage. It's the respect. It's the being at odds with one another that takes half of it, and then the other half is this.
You said it, and neither one of the fans, none of the fans have decided on who they're fully going for. Stevens was cast as the villain because of the comments he made. The last time that we saw him here, people celebrated his loss, but now they are respecting the fact that this man is working hard, that this man wants to prove that he is a good wrestler. Oh my God!
my God!
Choking AJ on the top rope with a variation of a sleeper hold, but he is in the ropes. That is illegal. You are not allowed to do that.
Yeah, just as you were saying, like, you know what, maybe he's not so bad.
Yeah, I went to bat for this man.
That
He decided,
was, like, brutal.
good Lord.
I have not seen feet off the ground like that. Oh, I'm terrified that this is starting up again.
He's going for it once again, but AJ's still on his tippy toes.
Got tippy toes to the ground.
Attempting to smacking at the face, but no, once again, exploiting that 5 count, knowing very well.
Wow!
Just leaping into Gary by AJ Gray.
Moments ago, he was almost asleep, being choked, feet hovering off the ground, and then he pulls out a maneuver like that. I mean, that is a wrestler.
AJ Gray able to maintain his composure and get back to a vertical base, as well as being able to realize, oh, he's on the top rope. I can do more damage up here, but straight palm strike to the lower, to the short ribs.
No.
You can dislocate those.
And skull to skull, I mean, these guys are pulling out all the punches and more today. And here comes AJ Gray up on the second.
Rolling Liger kick there. Where is he going? Going to the top himself, a variation of a superplex perhaps.
Oh,
Both of these men are in the higher end district. Good. Beautiful superplex, dead center.
It's the kind that you feel. You feel it in your back, your ribs, your chest, your every fiber of your being that loves wrestling. That's where you feel it.
Good Lord. Both men rolled over to their stomachs too, realizing they couldn't let their opponent capitalize, because a maneuver like that knocks the wind out of both the attacker and the person being attacked. It doesn't feel good, Sarah.
Yeah, there's all risk and then tiny reward. And the tiny reward is just that inch of control, of being the person that might be in a position to win later. It's not the ending move, it's the journey.
Oh, here we're going with some neck slaps. Very rarely do people actually win with palm strike maneuvers. There's variations of the shote, which can have been used for knockouts. Men like Jushin Thunder Liger have used them. But as of right now, this is straight up, I don't give a shit about you or your face. I want to mess you up. Same with the boxing style elbow strikes.
It's a brawl!
A release German suplex by AJ Gray.
Oh no!
Gorgeous, like a variation of a T-bone and a Northern Lights. Oh my God.
Back up.
AJ is up to his feet. Oh, release sending Stevens flying.
And then here it is, no time to focus on the pain, only on your opponent to try again!
Another one, popping those hips, sending AJ, the much bigger man, flying, does Stevens.
Oh, and they're feeling it. As much as you can try to hide it, as much as you can try to stop the momentum, it's still going!
AJ Gray has a gorgeous tiger suplex that he can usually hit with a bridge, but this time he decided to release him all neck and upper back for poor Erick Stevens. Shooting the half, able to go behind into a gorgeous sleeper hold. He has that in tight. He's used it before. Able to fling him off is AJ.
And it hasn't been long since AJ Gray's neck was in such peril from the slaps, from the sleeper holds. I mean, there's so much damage that's got to be tallied up later, because now all you're focusing on is trying to get ahead.
Yes, and when I faced Erick Stevens forever ago, he actually hit me with the same maneuver, a variation of a flying armbar. He's able to twist it over into a maneuver called the bicep slicer, in which he leans fully his weight onto you, putting his shin bone into your bicep.
How'd that feel?
Oh, horrible. It made flexing the mirror a real chore. But
look at this.
AJ Gray is a much more powerful man than I. Look at already standing up, almost able to lift him into a powerbomb position, but deciding to let it go.
Rising up.
Hooking up for variation. The Blue Eyes White Dragon, nope. Able to get out of it. Sleeper hold once again. He can't hook his. He's trying to hook that sleeper in deep. When you hook it with the right arm, you try to grab the back of your own neck so they can't break the hold at all, but he's not able to get that. Oh, horrifying backdrop suplex. Battle cries there from AJ Gray.
That's just force and power. That's no word.
Thunderous lariat. That is it as he shows us the next slice. Beautiful Blue Eyes White Dragon as J-Rose called out for us.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, and AJ Gray advances to round 2 of TurboGrafx 16.
Hey, if every match is going to be like this, I don't know if my heart can take it.
And look at these, the people on their feet for both of these competitors. You love to see it. This is what TurboGrafx 16 is all about, bringing together 16 of the best professional wrestlers on this planet.
And Turbo Graps goes hard. I think you can already tell.
Goes absolute dummy. Sarah, is that your dad?
That's my dad!
It's your dad!
It's all of our dads!
It's all of our dads.
You know, I heard the music start and I thought to myself, did I get my homework done this weekend before I came to wrestling?
Homework?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Copyright issues with Ethan Page will now own the trademark. This is Dan the Wrestler!
Oh, that's right, Dan the Wrestler.
Oh,
but
yes, that's right. I apologize, Mr. Ethan Page. Please don't sue me till I'm blind and live in a ditch. He's actually Dan the Wrestler.
hey, you can take the wrestler out of the Dan, but I don't think you can also take the dad out of the Dan.
I'm trying to do the math on that one. I don't think you said that right.
You know what? Just go with it. Now it may be a little bit chilly, a little bit of fall air out there, but these two certainly have heat at Black Label Pro.
A horrible amount of over such a strange issue. Ethan Page claiming that he owned.
I know everyone wants to hear it. It's a great song. You can get it on Spotify.
Wow.
But listen, just because you changed your name doesn't mean you're not being Dan the Dad. You put a piece of tape on your t-shirt. I know it said. Yeah. Ethan Page, Julian, whatever. We get it. We get it. We all get it. Dan the Dad, Ethan Page can't be in the same ring at the same time. Is that right?
My boss right there. We're filming you. Get it off my show.
You own the copyright.
Yes.
That's what we established.
Take this crap off already. Get yourself over for once.
Okay, Julian. This hat right here. Tony. This coffee mug available at dantheDad.bigcartel.com.
Get a Bitly.
Tony. These glasses. Well, you need those, but
Probably got astigmatism. Leave him alone.
I don't need anything silly. I don't need hats. I don't need mugs to beat you, Julian. I can beat you as a boots and trunks wrestler.
Stop.
Oh my good lord, Dan the Wrestler.
I'm not signing up for a death match. Let's go.
RASSLIN, that's wrestling.
Oh my. You're on one today.
I'm on one
The
every day.
socks and everything. We are definitely. What year is this?
He thinks this is wrestling the big tall
Yeah, is this 1980? Is this 1990? He's missing the. Wow, shirt to the face, or pants to the face rather. Always a great way to start off a match.
Oh, and you know, when you're somebody who goes around with all ego on your trunks, you don't like getting sweatpants thrown in your face.
No,
you like the
definitely not.
finer things in life.
We are starting out hot here. Drop down, leapfrog.
You got something on your beautiful pecs that you've sculpted.
Oh, we're just rolling clothesline there by Dan the Wrestler. I'm going to have to remember to call him Dan the Wrestler instead of Dan the Dad. Oh, but the shirt is off. Wrestler bod in full effect here. Gee, the fans decided to move out of the way because they know for a fact Dan the Wrestler may very well go flying. Slipping out instead with a baseball slide. Sending Ethan Page face first into the... Oh, suplexing him, dangling him on the top rope. This is new.
Is he stuck? Or can you undo it? He's asking the ref for assistance, which is the ref's job, but Dan the Dad was more than happy to help.
And with that, a beautiful leaping drop kick to free Ethan Page up. Let's see, Page flung back into the ring. The Wrestler, Dan the Wrestler rather. I know I said it, Ethan Page is there. He's gonna be very upset with me. Huge cross body off the top, very Wrestler-esque.
And the glasses are back on. It's still business as usual, but this is wrestling. This is next level.
Never forget Dan the Wrestler making it look easy here. Oh!
Did he break the glasses?
That's what I was wondering as well. I thought that snapping noise was that. Tripped
I think it was just his jaw.
Chance of where's your belt? Oh, no way.
Oh, he's asking the referee, and the referee probably needs those to keep his pants up.
I would imagine that is the whole point of belts.
Belt. Oh my gosh! And then the ref closes his eyes like, wow, this is just happening
Yeah,
in the
it's like-
universe. I gotta let it.
Huge shout out to every referee on the planet that's ever been in a wrestling ring. I personally apologize on behalf of myself and every other wrestler that all the shit you have to deal with because of us.
That's so nice of you.
Huge
Oh,
Irish whip to the
wow.
buckle. Reverberating that top rope. Absolute body guide unit.
And they're actually a real freaking dad, too!
Okay, wow.
Two claims, both true. Fact check him on it. And Ethan Page is always about breaking down his opponent verbally. He is a superb athlete, one of the most talented, tenured wrestler on the planet.
Oh.
Super kick there. But he realized at one point he has a level of charisma that very few human beings can match, and he uses that as his weapon.
Absolutely.
Sweet elbow!
Very wrestler-esque elbow drop there to Dan the Wrestler by Ethan Page. Very wrestler-esque chin lock there by Ethan Page to Dan the Wrestler.
And it is hurting. You can see it as he tries to force his way out of this dire situation. And the word wrestler lighting up the night sky of his trunks, reminding you why he's here.
High of his trunks. What a comparison. Oh, very Karate Man-esque high kick there.
Woo!
Beautiful short jabs here by Dan the Wrestler. Gorgeous pinpoint accuracy.
Woo!
Knock him onto Dream Street. Look at Ethan Page's feet. He is out on them.
Barely balancing, staying up.
Duck. Huge chop, knocking Page down.
You know what? I wonder why Ethan said, and I'm a dad. Like, they both are.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dan the Wrestler
Dummy?
is a dad.
You're going for a piggyback ride, Julian!
Look at this.
Time for a piggyback
Oh,
ride.
wow. Ethan's having none of it.
Into a variation of a stunner usually, but able to reverse it this time.
But dad
Full
knows
Nelson
his dad.
slam by Dan the Wrestler. Huge kick out by Ethan Page. And don't forget, these two men may hate each other. They may be fighting for their pride, but they're also fighting for a spot in the second round of Turbo Graps 16.
I mean, dad recognized dad, baby. Ooh, and a collision.
Critical back elbow and a high kick that he went for earlier today. What is he popping up to the top?
Oh!
Beautiful hanging STO there by Dan the
Wow.
Wrestler, rather. Huge kick out by Ethan Page. Ethan Page, again, despite all of the dirty tactics he'd made of use by copyrighting the name Dan the Dad, is still one of the best wrestlers in the United States, in the world today, rather. I was trying to...
It's those sneaky little extra things that show you how good he is.
Absolutely, and it's the fact that he can take a beating and still get up. He is not just all talk, he is all ego.
And all wrestler Dan the Dad, really impressing us with his maneuvers.
Back
Still-
elbow there by Dan the Wrestler. Oh!
Wow.
Gorgeous tilt-a-whirl slam there by Ethan Page.
Oh!
Scooping him into the snowplow variation.
And how his glasses haven't fallen off his head. He doesn't even have that dad contraption that sucks him to the back of your head.
The little rope maneuver.
Yeah,
I
that
was
gimmick.
Wondering as well. You know, the gimmick holding back the gimmick.
And here comes...
Why are you so silent? Don't like to see your daddy get his ass whooped?
Oh my gosh, not really.
And once again, Ethan Page always having something to say.
I can beat up your dad!
No! How dare you?
What a
We're
claim.
bringing grandfathers into this?
Leaping forearm strike. Dan the Wrestler not taking too kindly to the dad violence and such.
Dad violence, how dare
Dad
you?
violence. Can't have it. Dads are supposed to come together, create something better together. Oh, huge forearm strike on the top, sending Dan the Wrestler hurtling downwards to the mat. He's on his feet. Glasses still on. Beautiful variation of a leaping single leg drop kick to Ethan Page.
And here they go.
He has him on the fire of his carry maneuver. He took his glasses off.
And his nose. He's got your nose and his glasses.
That is some absolutely dad-like tactics there. He's got the choice. He's got the choice. Deep schoolboy pin there by Ethan Page.
And it was deadly.
Very dad-like maneuver. I got your glasses. I got your tights. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, he's not giving high fives.
The last time we saw Blake Christian, he and Kylie Ray went absolutely insane together. All heart is an understatement.
All heart, all soul.
All of it. Just all.
Tis all. Well said, as always.
Nah, I just say things.
Yes. Wow.
Was I not the only one that was enamored by this entire
Can you have two people that look this good in a ring together? Are we messing up the space-time continuum?
I think so. You can't be this athletic, this attractive, and this talented with these two men. Like, it's not fair to anybody else.
I was just looking with my mouth a little like, ooh.
Yeah, I saw that. Chris Bay, only 24 years old, signed to Impact Wrestling and such. One of the preeminent wrestlers on the planet today. And again, only 24 years old.
I mean,
Only going to get better. Look at this confidence. Look at this charisma. With his level of athleticism that we've seen, this match is about to be straight fire. Can't wait.
the sky's the limit. This guy's the limit.
This guy's the limit. The BLP faithful here with the chance of Blake remembering how hard he worked again anytime that he's here at Black Label Pro. But Bay himself getting a little bit of a chance for himself. First time here.
It's gotta feel good, you know?
There we go. Both these guys. That's what we like here at tournaments. We want
Are delicious. Both these guys are delicious.
B-Time, get that one out of here. Here we go. Strong lockup from both competitors there. Blake Christian able to lower his base, get a little bit of an advantage there. Snatching the wrist lock there quickly. Bay, smooth as all can be, back into the reversal for the wrist lock.
Ultimate Finesser is absolutely right, and I was just checking to see what the legging said.
Absolutely, and as we're seeing here, as I just said, backflip maneuver reversal, Blake Christian decides to say, I'm gonna one-up you here a bit.
Woo!
Athleticism here, leg sweep, kick out, leg sweep for zone, goes for the stomp, kip up, holding on to the leg, swim through, cravat, snapmare, for a drop kick, misses, moonsault by Bay, lands on his feet, kip up, both men stand up. Are we in a Jackie Chan film? Tell me right now. I don't understand.
Holy moly!
Enter the drunken fist. I don't know what we're enter the dragon. I don't know what we're in right now. Kung Fu shit right here. You'll love to see it.
You love to see it. Look at this attempt for a momentary pause. Not sure how Babe's going to respond. His hand's thinking about it, but I don't know if his mind is yet.
Yeah, you're wondering which one of these men is going to get aggressive first because that was a beautiful display. Oh, Chris Bay is the one trying to whip Christian into the ropes, but no, not having it. Bay with a quick shoulder to the gut. Or is he going to set himself over for it? Landing to his feet and a beautiful roll.
Oh, come on.
The ultimate finesser indeed.
And you got to give props to Blake for taking that risk to show the sign of respect, to give the handshake. He didn't have to do that. Ooh.
Gorgeous leaping senton. Chris Bay is not a huge individual, but the impact on that senton in that upper middle back area of Blake Christian, it did that damage. Sent him sprawling over to the buckets.
And there's nothing wasted on Bay. He is all muscle, and that's, dense. It weighs more. You land on somebody hard, it leaves an impact.
We've seen his vertical leap as well. He did a standing leapfrog, and then that leaping back elbow drop. Blake Christian here showing some of his athleticism. Dodge here, move here. He's a very quick striker alongside being a high flyer. Hit you here, hit you there, then a beautiful spinning bulldog there. Oh, Bay deciding to roll on out. He lost his bandana, which is a darn shame.
It's a darn shame, but it's also a really good indicator that the action is popping off. If the gear's popping off, it must be hard.
Swim through, throw down, slam.
What's my name?
What's my name? No, you're in the wrong town to be asking that. I know someone or something that would come out and have a little bit of trouble with that.
Yeah, watch for heat at all times. And a momentary pause in the symphony of raining moves.
There was just so much, just went 100 miles an hour there for a moment. Beautiful punch to the forehead there by Chris Bay, sending Blake Christian to the ground. And the forehead's a horrible place to punch, but with that much impact to just send Christian down,
just fist to skull. What are you?
What are you gonna do about that? But
have your brain think thoughts after it? No.
Going for a backdrop suplex potentially, but Christian holding on tight. Trying to go for a back elbow, getting it blocked, eating an elbow to the back of the neck. Blake Christian, or Chris Bay rather, seems to be having a ton of fun here actually. Blake Christian seems to be all business. There's that back suplex he was calling for earlier today. Finding it in the places you would least expect it out of that back spring cutter variation.
And look at the eyes of Chris Bay, absolutely determined.
Yeah, I mentioned beforehand that he looked like he was having a little bit of fun. Not after that. He wants to put this away. This is a tournament. He is going to be wrestling multiple times today. The more energy he wastes on Blake, the less energy he's going to have for his next few matches. Close spinal tap kick there by Chris Bay. That's not going to win you matches. That shit just hurts.
Absolutely. And Blake here, he has a reputation here. He has a history and a legacy at Black Label Pro. So when somebody comes in and is, goofing around, teasing, taunting, that's got to give you fire to say, no, this is how I do things. I have to maintain the great things that I've done thus far.
You see that reacting negatively to these chants in all heart, realizing hey, wait a damn second, I'm winning. Don't cheer for him. I'm winning. Backbreaker, flip over into a gut buster, holding him up. Maybe a variation of a gut wrench suplex here.
Oh, no.
Able to shift his hips as Christian into a beautiful schoolboy pin, catching the leg, swimming through. Backing him into the buckle is Christian, knocking Bay loopy a little bit. Gets some elbows for good measure there.
Well, and Bay said all garbage, which is if you are Blake and you are all heart, that's got to give you some fuel to the fire of I'm all heart, and you're going to see it, and you're going to see why there's no garbage in anything that I do.
Very true. He went to the arm there using the top rope. Not a very good sportsman-like tactic.
No.
Running off with that lariat, beautiful running clothesline. That is going to hurt any sportsman. I don't give a shit who you are.
And it's pumping him up. Blake is psyched. He's in it.
He's been hearing it the entire time. The chants of all heart. People clapping for him. People realizing that this is one of our guys too. Low 619 variation. Pinpoint accuracy
306.
306. I apologize.
I just kind of cut it in half.
Yeah, wait, math. It's easy. Go for that 50, landing, Bay able to swing out of it. Oh my God, going for a spring variation, eating a kick into the back. Blake Christian, neither one of them realizing that could have been a just devastating maneuver if that 450 would have hit. Bay able to let it slide off his back with the sweat of Christian, able to move forward. But still Christian able to get on top of all of that.
Absolutely, I say Bay is losing a little bit of the finesse or a little bit of the time and energy to be able to add, you know, these extra push-ups, these taunts. Like, he is feeling it now. All the things that he did in the first half are coming back to haunt him now.
You nailed it. He is starting to realize that maybe the finessing wasn't all that intelligent, but here we go, wrestling very intelligently there, jackknife cover. Gorgeous rising European uppercut, straight elbow, spinning back elbow, straight kick to the mouth.
I mean, just landing.
What strike is going to knock these men down? Up kick to the jaw. Oh my God, that could be a KO. Oh, Christian rolling out of the ring, or not Christian, rather Bay rolling out of the ring.
Oh, look at this. Just when you think that they've reached the absolute limit, they're in place to do more.
All of those strikes that they just threw and took have to have taken so much energy out of them. Look at that, Christian's still trying to go for some variation of a diving maneuver. There it is, front flip dive right here in front of the fans.
The audience scattering like geese when a dog runs at them.
Attempting to run as fast as possible, and Blake Christian taking a seat to look over his handiwork.
And here he goes, gripping tightly the hand of Bay. Blake Christian brings the action back into the ring, trying to maintain that control.
There it is, the calls of All Heart once again. Will he be going for that 450, the Firebird splash variation that he has?
Bring it down.
No, but set up, getting caught with a cutter by Chris Bay. Look at that face, look at that.
Heavens to Basie. No.
Always has something to say about his opponent. All garbage, no heart. Always has something. Look at, oh my God, catching him in a cruiserweight spin. That's it. Christian did it.
It backfired. His front splash backfired.
He gave Christian that little bit of time to catch his breath, realize where he was. Snatch up that crucifix pin, and Bay is furious. Look at him.
It's Bay with the energy to spare. It's Bay who's on his feet, who wanted this to go differently, who expected it to go differently. I mean, all that trash talk, all that finesse, all those moves and taunts, but it was all heart at the end of the day that won the race.
Chris Bay taking this so deeply personal. Look at him, looking down, looking at the fans too. They're even shrugging back at him like, hey man, you had this.
And this started with a show of respect. This started with Blake offering the hand to say, like, this is going to be a great match. Let's get on board. Bay was never all about it. Let's see if he changed his tone.
Bay is definitely looking like he's ready to fight again. Christian standing his ground, absolutely open for it. Like, bring it, man. I'm not afraid of.
Hey, and this time Bay offers the hand of respect, and Christian takes it along with the victory.
We are graced by a very good professional wrestler. Some may even say the best.
Absolutely. And you know, how professional is it that he's not a great professional wrestler? He's not an excellent professional wrestler. He's a very good professional wrestler, which is, it shows he doesn't have the ego that'll give you the downfall. It shows that he's aware of his skills. I'm intrigued by his gear. I'm starting to feel like maybe it is the best.
Yeah, you would be very correct in assuming that. Just commanding this in an entrance alone, and all of his skill is in the ring. But then you see this, you realize that a very good professional wrestler may very well be the best, and not just a song.
Absolutely. He doesn't get tired of it, because that's how he feels and what he believes.
And the last time we saw him here, he was taking on Warhorse for the IWTV title. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but definitely brought it to Warhorse.
And coming to the ring next,
is tagging with his fiance now, Kylie Ray. No music needed, as the fans themselves will sing Isaias Velazquez's name. No need of the best, no need of a custom-made song. And look at this, reversing which way they're moving. A very good professional wrestler stalking Isaias Velazquez here. He is very confident in how he's moving, how he's acting.
Very good professional wrestler, always walks around like he knows something about professional wrestling that the rest of us don't.
Absolutely. Shooting the half there on Isaias Velazquez, who was able to get a trip in and able to pull out the left arm there, a variation of the arm bar there on a very good professional wrestler by Isaias Velazquez. But a very good professional wrestler snapping him over into a snapmare, trapping that arm behind him, getting into a variation of a crucifix pin as well. We saw that one in the last match.
And for a very good professional wrestler, he is trying to make these big moves, but these moves that, to him, don't cause a lot of strife. Because I talked to him earlier, he was drinking Gatorade. He had, like very herby nutritional supplements. He said, I'm ready for a day of matches. I'm expecting many matches today.
That makes sense. Here he goes again. This time, not a pinning combination, but a submission combination, keeping Isaias Velazquez grounded. I see that strategy now that you pointed out, trying to expend as little energy as possible. We just saw in the match beforehand, two high flyers, quick strikers, throwing out everything they had all at once. You wonder, are they going to be able to recover in time for round two? Will Blake Christian be able to do so?
Yeah, you forget when you're watching these matches, they're going all out, that it's like, hey, that's not it. Ideally, there's more, much more.
Absolutely. There's going to be variations of fatal four-way matches, and then the tournament final will be a one-on-one contest for the main event there at our second show today at 4 p.m. But
yeah.
If you're worn out for that fatal four-way match, you lose there, you don't get to wrestle again. But here's the case too, if you win, you still have to wrestle again! Beautiful leapfrog there.
Very good professional wrestler indeed.
A very good leapfrog. Shooting the half again, half Nelson this time. Flinging Isaias out of the ring!
And Isaias has that calm demeanor, the ability to think within the action.
Yeah, he was able to catch himself a little bit on getting sent out through the middle rope. A very good professional wrestler right away asked the ref, count, knowing very well that that's not going to get him counted out. Like, Isaias Velazquez is still on his feet. He's able to look at him. He's able to think. You have to put your opponent out to win a count-out victory. But once again, expending as little energy as possible, and able to catch his breath again.
Either one of these two could be in the finals. So it's like, you want to do the best in every match, but you don't want to enter each match more broken than you were the last time. Because you will, but it's like, how broken do you want to be? And a very good professional wrestler is trying to be broken in the ways that he has strength.
Of course, and Isaias Velazquez, and underhanded punch to the gut there by a very good professional wrestler. Isaias Velazquez is a technical guru and a beautiful luchador as well. These are two styles that don't actually use up as much energy, but a very good professional wrestler also trained in the lucha style and the grappling style is a bit more of a powerhouse, though. So we're wondering if he's trying to limit those power maneuvers, which will exhaust him, which he's going to need more for the second round.
Yeah, every which way you go, you don't know what risk you're going to take and how it's going to lead to a reward. It could lead to a loss. That's the biggest risk of all.
Of course, yes. If you don't try your hardest, if you don't give everything you can in these first round matches, losing doesn't matter how tired you are. You lost. As we saw with Chris Bay versus Blake Christian. Chris Bay wasting all of his energy and instead
Extra moves, extra push-ups, you don't need to do it. A very good professional wrestler knows this. Even right now, he's meditating, he's breathing, he's thinking.
He just nailed Isaias Velazquez with a variation of the sick kick, a running single leg drop kick. Scouting that up and over that Isaias Velazquez had used earlier in the matchup, sending Isaias Velazquez spiraling to the ground. Now's the time he asked for the count a little bit quicker as well, realizing now's the time to get that count out victory. Less work.
Here it is too, that direct move right to the corner. Boom, exactly what
Beautiful
he wanted
snap,
to do.
suplex, all the way cradled up on there too. Legs hooked and everything on a snap suplex.
Isaias clutching the gut that was punched earlier. Shouldn't even call it a gut, there's so many abs there that probably protected him.
Look at that body slam straight into the pin again. All of his body weight on the shoulders, hooking the leg. A very good professional wrestler. No holes in his game plan so far. It's all working. It's just Isaias Velazquez being a tough individual, working so hard that's able to kick out all these maneuvers.
I will say Isaias Velazquez has patience on his side. He's been, like you said, a student of the game, a teacher of the game. He has wrestled. He knows how long the road takes. A very good professional wrestler seems to want to get to the top with as little steps as possible.
I would just love to hear you write up articles about all wrestlers. You still have such nice things to say about everyone.
I like everybody.
Yes, you do. Beautiful forearm strike there by a very good professional wrestler, but Isaias Velazquez firing back with one of his own. Oh, that would have been a huge haymaker.
He was ready.
He pulled that one back deep, but Isaias had that, scouted, but a huge front chop block to the shin and ankle area.
Oh.
Another running sick kick there by a very good professional wrestler, stacking him up there, hooking the leg and everything. Again, everything a very good professional wrestler does is just so impactful with so much meaning. All of his pins have been full body weight. Nothing cocky about it. He is taking Isaias Velazquez seriously.
It is thought out. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a very good professional wrestler's beautiful apartment with charts, dry erase boards, pictures of Isaias, how to take this man down, and probably every entrant in Turbo Graps.
Absolutely. He has every variation of what could happen in these matches. He hit him again with one of those low punches in the gut. Huge enzuigiri to the back. Quick schoolboy as well. Isaias Velazquez expending no extra energy. Throwing another big wild one though. He should probably be careful about that, should a very good professional wrestler. Throwing off a coach breaker variation up kick.
What do you plan for when that happens?
Running Shiranui. Hooked it in there deep. Got that leg hook deep. Leg hook deep.
Oh, wow.
But not enough. Isaias Velazquez taking a moment to look around to the fans and breathe, realizing he finally has the chance. But look at this, capitalizing right away, going to the top row. Oh, that double stop maneuver could have been it for this.
It was worth taking, but it didn't pay off yet. But maybe this.
Swim through Yoshi tonic variation, but clapping the feet together, that discombobulates your opponent. But look at Isaias Velazquez, he's able to shrug that off right away.
I wonder what kind of techniques you have to do to get your brain to stop screaming when it's kicked by two other person's feet.
It's usually, I really need to win because this guy's going to hit me again.
Just simplify. Keep it easy.
Double underhook variation. He has a double underhook brain buster from last time I saw. Catching that, spinning back elbow on the dot right there, knocking him loopy. Another variation of a suplex. Beautiful jackhammer maneuver, hooked in deep. Able to shift his hips up is Isaias Velazquez. But look at this, capitalizing. These are the power maneuvers I was talking about. Running Liger Bomb, gorgeous. But huge kick out on Isaias.
A very good professional wrestler who had been to this point counting along, hoping for that win, is now having to go back in his brain and say, what were the strategies I had? What was I doing when I went into this? We're at this point where it's too far gone. They're down the mountain.
Just math equations. He's did A, now I have to do B. B didn't work, gotta go to C. What letter am I on? I don't even remember. Look at that beautiful sliding reversal of the Irish whip there by Isaias Velazquez. And Isaias Velazquez, you also have to wonder if it's a level of look at that spinning through, beautiful lucha arm drag there out of the buckle. And you have to wonder if Isaias Velazquez also realizes that, hey man, if you beat me, I'm at least gonna make it hard for you. I'm gonna make sure when you go into that second round, you don't forget that you wrestled Isaias Velazquez.
With Isaias, everything must be earned, and ideally he wants to earn it himself, but he is a respectful competitor. If he loses, he goes back in, he thinks about what he can do better, and every match makes him better, whether he wins or loses.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said that myself. Look at you. You're just the best on commentary.
You are.
No, you are. But anyway, speaking of the best, very good professional wrestler, able to make it to his vertical base here with Isaias Velazquez, who that suicide dive took as much out of him as it did a very good professional wrestler. Leaping knee strike there by Isaias Velazquez.
That precision.
Here. Oh my God, spiraling him up.
Stop.
Double under. Oh my. He sent him rib first into the apron and face first into that lower rope.
Again, the efficiency. If you're going to kill two birds with one stone, it might as well be the gut and the face at the same time.
Oh my God.
Brutal.
That was a horrible whiplash-like maneuver. Those ropes can break necks. We're taught as wrestlers that when we run the ropes, we hit with our right arm so it protects our neck. That very well could have just given him some version of like whiplash and such. So I don't even know if he's up on his feet though. He's in there. But look at that, a very good professional wrestler. Oh my God, stomping the ever-living hell out of Isaias.
And again, these two, either one would have many, many more matches before them. This isn't
There's
it.
no way. Oh, a very good professional wrestler.
Okay, people paid for those chairs, specifically in pods to
What
be
do you do?
safe, so everyone remember who had what chairs.
These matches are not no disqualification. That's not yours. That's someone's bag.
Oh, come on, gentle. There could be glass vials in there with Mystic Secrets.
Absolutely. This is not a very good, very professional thing to do, Mr.
It's a very bad thing to do.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't be crunchy.
Able to swim behind. Oh, my, able to swim behind him. A sleeper hold. A deep sleeper hold. His leg is on the inside of a very good professional wrestler. Isaias has got this in deep. There's nowhere for him to go.
Absolutely. Go
But
forward away from the bag.
The ref decided to stop admonishing them. He started the count now. We're up to 3 already.
Isaias trying to determine whether his opponent is in fact going to sleep or not, and it's looking good, but there's a little bit of force from the legs of a very good professional
There we go.
wrestler.
He made himself to his vertical base. He's gonna have to take himself back in. But he flung Isaias into the ring though, not himself.
Oh no, and was that a good move? Because Isaias was ready.
On the dot there.
He's always
Double
ready.
underhook. Oh, pile driver. That could be it. That's it. That's it.
Wow!
Isaias Velazquez kind of snuck one in.
He might have done a favor.
Good Lord. A very good professional wrestler was pulling out all the stops near the end of that match. All those power maneuvers that I was speaking about. When they took it to the outside, where he was exploiting the counts and trying to win early, it backfired on him. He was getting choked out on the outside. Realized he had to get into the ring, but had to get the weight of Isaias Velazquez off. First flinging him into the ring and allowing Isaias to capitalize on a woozy, a very good professional wrestler. And we are graced with the presence of Top Flight, Airwolf and Angel Dorado, the really real brothers, not like the other guys that you're going to tell me were really real brothers.
Hey, they were real brothers, like The Undertaker and Kane. These two real because of their love of golf. They are absolutely two of the highest flyers in the game right now.
Two of the youngest highest flyers on the planet as well at 19 and 21 years old.
So dangerous.
Removing their masks as well, embracing who they are. They are for the culture. They're brothers, really real brothers.
Something so touching about real brothers who wrestle together.
Real brothers who wrestle together, attempting to make this business better than the way that they found it, and trying their absolute hardest.
And to be that dedicated this young is endlessly impressive.
But speaking of impressive, violence is forever is in the building. We about to see some meat slapping tonight, Sarah.
I'm ready for it.
It's not even night, it's like 2-1.
I brought my prepping seasonings for the meat slapping.
Meat slapper. Get it all spiced up.
And you will have found
majestic roar from Kevin Koo signifies it's violence time.
It's violence time. And you know what? The power in family is matched only by the power in the friendship of two road warriors,
Also,
road dogs, to accidentally use two tag team names. But they really are on the road. They're making this happen together, and that's a power matched only by the brotherhood of family.
Making sure that everyone goes to the correct tag team locations with the tag ropes. They're a young tag team, Koo. Give them a second, all right? Airwolf starting this match off with Dominic Garrini, the Bone Collector. How many bones do you think he has, Sarah?
Oh, just roomfuls of them. You can't list them on eBay. They don't like when you do.
I do not like that at all. Right here, going for the lockup early, and wrist lock snatched up by Airwolf, but now a deep heel hook hooked in by Dominic Garrini, the Bone Collector. Again, purple belt and catch wrestling, a veritable genius in this sport, transitioning over and just like took to it like a fish in water. Beautiful to watch the entire time.
And so business as usual for Garrini to just try to capitalize, get those submission holds, get those interesting tweaks and twerks, and set your body off on a weird course before you even know what's happening.
Yeah, of course. He saw him earlier. He flung and rolled Airwolf off of his hip and such. Taking the bandana, the yellow bandana, which is for fight, lose, or fight. Making sure that we're shouting out there. We know that there's a lot going on and such, but that's what this yellow bandana represents. And
nice.
What an absolute beautiful display of respect from Dominic Garrini right there.
And that just shows you, it's like in the heart of the warrior, there's a lot of good stuff going on, but then these guys can brutalize each other a moment after. It's incredible.
And Airwolf is no slouch to the grappling style of professional wrestling. You see, if you watch his Instagram, if you watch his Twitter, he's not doing stuff like that with beautiful spin kicks to the gut like that. He's honing his craft. He's working on his grappling style. What is that? I was flying, or like it's triangle choke.
Oh, wow.
I have never seen that out of Dominic Garrini. That was a wonderful maneuver. And look at Dominic Garrini himself adapting his style, having a variation of a high-flying maneuver to catch Airwolf off guard, because where would you expect that from?
Absolutely not him. And also really impressive to have the wherewithal to tag his partner. I've done everything that I can. I've made an impressive mark on this match. Now I hand it over to the capable hands of Kevin Koo. I mean, that is tag teamsmanship.
The capable hands and the capable legs of Koo, the enormous lower side of Koo. Those legs are enormous. He's a tremendous striker as well as grappler. I saw him in Garrini at the beginning of the show. They like to roll around. They like to grapple. They like to practice maneuvers that they've learned together. So he too is no slouch despite being the grappler of the group. And right here, jockeying for position. Wow, a beautiful variation of a crucifix pin there from Airwolf.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, face chop right there.
The brothers.
Brothers working together. Angel Dorado holding him down for his brother Airwolf. Beautiful Gamangiri there. Rolling into the ring by Angel Dorado.
Wow.
Dude, look at that leap right there. Front drop kick, another front drop kick. Not even going for the kick. Oh my God, and there it is.
That is power. Violence is level is not expecting that. These are two young guys. They are working hard, but I don't think they expected that strong of an introduction.
Yes, this is the movement that Violence Forever isn't known for. They don't go very fast. They work at a methodical pace. They do what works for them. Look at that deep choke right there. What's going on? What is that? Variation of a German suplex by Koo. Able to pop him over. Both of these men now have a deep choke in on both men. Double chops, double backhammers, double rolling elbows by Violence Forever. I think Angel Dorado and Kevin Koo are the legal men at this time. That's the veteran instinct of this tag team. They use that misdirection to trick the two young high flyers who had just sped up the match. And now look at it, that methodical pace I just
slowed it right back down, right to where you can get those firm grips, those strong kicks. And they did it without a flutter of an eyelid. I don't even think they had to communicate with each other to make that happen, which is really remarkable. It shows the power of their work together.
God, and though I spoke on Koo being the striker, please don't ever think that Dominic Garrini is any slouch. That chop was disgusting. Going for a spinning back elbow, caught into a backbreaker, and into a lariat by Koo. tandem tag team offense there, but he didn't even tag Ku in.
No, just the shorthand of like, I need your help, now I'm good. It's amazing.
Yeah, you just mentioned it too. Again, that's the veteran instinct. They know, hey, if I'm in trouble, do this. They've discussed these strategies before. Of course, you don't have it set for anything that's going to happen, but you know, hey, man, I'm in trouble, save me! Double kick there to the young Angel Dorado. I don't think he knows where he is. He just knew he had to fling his arm up.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I felt that in my own soul.
You can hear the call out too of the entire crowd of, oh, that is the veritable sign that somebody got real messed up. Low chop there by Kevin Ku, testing the young Angel Dorado now.
But when you've got a big brother who is a professional wrestler, like, you've taken a lot of damage growing up.
Oh, speaking of taking a lot of damage.
Giving it to.
Sneaked out, oh, inside leg kick there by Ku. And again, that veteran instinct, beautiful to see there by Ku. Ku's such a mean human being.
I think he's a very sturdy artist. He's loyal to the ones that he's loyal to, and everybody else, he can squeeze them until they're dry.
Absolutely, and he's smart enough to realize, he's like, hey, if you're gonna beat me at the top game, I'll go to your legs, I'll go to this, I'll choke you out. I will make you work for me in this match.
And I think they are capitalizing on the youth of Top Flight. They have this confidence. They've got matches under their belt, TV matches.
Beautiful moonsault reversal there from Ku, eating that back elbow. That's one of the few high-flying maneuvers. Stay out of these men. Catching Angel Dorado out of that moonsault though, into a variation of a power slam, into a spinning DDT though.
Wow!
To have that kind of wherewithal is all. Again, Angel Dorado, 19 years old, a child in every aspect, both in his business and in life, had that wherewithal to shift his hips, nail that DDT, knock Ku loopy, but Ku slamming his leg into the mat. Oh, but eating that back kick after the enziguri. Airwolf is in. Airwolf is the legal man, the one with the more experience out of the brothers. Leg stomp, leg kick, and trip.
We are watching a chess game of wrestling.
What a chop there by Airwolf running Euro.
Wow!
That jumping kick though by Ku in the buckle, just slowing them down.
You think you get one in and then immediately are greeted with a boot to the face.
Gorgeous enziguri stepping off Ku's back, like you just said.
On every side.
They tried to exploit how fast these kids move, how they get ahead of themselves, thinking that, no, I can just go. But still, Airwolf intelligent enough to realize, fine, if you're going to use my momentum against me, I'll use yours against you.
They're learning as they go, and every match teaches you something, whether or not they intended to teach it.
A swim through variation, stomping the feet together and clapping the feet. Huge head kick to Ku. Here comes Dominic eating a kick, spinning DDT from Airwolf as well.
Oh, and that gets him perfectly out of the way.
Oh my God, that could have been it. Ku was out on his feet. Ku eating two DDT maneuvers that shock to your upper, your head, your neck, your spine. You feel it all throughout your body.
And look who's back up and ready for more. Airwolf, absolutely impressive with his just ability to keep going.
That inside leg kick once again by Ku, paying dividends. But look at that, Dominic Garrini was already waiting in the corner. Where's Angel? Angel Dorado now finally making up to his corner. Beautiful, able to get out of the way of that. Eating a high knee after landing on that knee that was kicked by Ku earlier today.
Look at this.
What is this? What are they going for? Oh my God, meeting him with a shote, a face chop variation.
I call it the brother slap.
The brother slap, where's he going? A monkey slip? No?
on.
What is he going for? Oh! A total elimination into a German suplex on his own brother!
Let's do what that was called.
Oh Lord, beautiful maneuver, but Airwolf able to slowly get his shoulder out. There is so much going on in this match. It has been a nightmare to call. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm enamored with this
Imagine
fight.
if you're eating the kicks and you're eating the flips and you're up and down. Like, this is just, it's moving so fast. It's an avalanche rolling down a hill.
He tried to go there for his own variation. They used like a Swearing Buster head kick, able to spin him out there and throw a back fist from Dominic to Ku. He's a master of misdirection. This Airwolf is not just the high flyer that he's stereotyped as most young wrestlers find themselves in. Oh, he's got an armbar on the ropes. He's gonna have to break that hold. He can only hold that for 4 seconds before getting disqualified. Oh my God, but he's holding on to it. Where's Angel Dorado going? Spinning flips! Oh my God! spinning back senton. Super kick to Coup. Angel Dorado saving his brother.
Oh my gosh!
But he realized that Dominic Garrini is the legal man, flinging him back in for his brother.
And you're seeing loyalty here in Angel Dorado that is just absolutely stunning. That is the instincts. Those are the things that you do when pushed in a corner.
Spinning back kick, another back kick, face chop combination. Now popping Garrini up onto his shoulders is Airwolf. What are they going for here? He's tucking his face in. Oh, this is not going to feel good. Double foot drop kick while stuffed in the buckle.
Here he goes.
Pulling him down to a powerbomb. That could very well be it. That's all he needs.
Oh!
Coup with a running kick.
Where did it come from?
I didn't even know. I didn't see. I thought Coup was out from that super kick.
It was a cannonball in the pool.
Absolutely, he drags Coup over, his partner over to tag him in. Here comes Angel Dorado! Look at the height he got on that diving European uppercut.
And Coup using the ropes to try to steady himself back up.
Just imagine that flash of adrenaline, able to save your partner, and then getting nailed with two maneuvers like this. I don't think Coup knows where he is.
Back to back, he's finding his way over to the corner where Garrini takes an elbow as well.
Again, this is a super intelligent tag team wrestling here from such a young man from this Angel Dorado. Oh, but look at that. Did you notice that Garrini got that tag? Garrini got that tag.
Oh!
Dragon Rana! Oh my God, cool it up. Oh, short knee strike to the face. Oh my God, tombstone power driver position. Die! Good! Oh my God, he's dead! Oh my God, he's dead! Hey, brainbuster! Airwolf is still up, and there goes, oh my God, Coup flinging his body into Airwolf. Brutal! Giving Garrini the time to pin the eviscerated body of Angel Dorado.
I'm going to be unpacking that match for the next 4 years. It happened so fast. It was so dense with moves, maneuvers, pivoting, every possible thing about pro wrestling that you can like contained in this match of brother and brother versus tag team warriors. Yes.
If it isn't Sarah Shockey's favorite wrestler, Mr. the Tom Lawlor.
Why is he coming out to?
He is coming out to Amish Paradise.
Stop! And he's lip syncing it, and he's doing moves along with it, and he's wearing his Daisy Dukes. I can't. I'm leaving. This is heaven. I've died. I gotta check in with someone. I wasn't supposed to die right now.
This is Sarah Shockey's heaven. But for the majority of us here, this is our hell.
No. This is my reward for being good in quarantine. This guy makes $1 billion every time he wrestles.
That's not a real number, but I do hope he makes $1 billion as well. And here's the reason he came out to Amish Paradise to get to the head of one, Mr. Levi Everett.
The sweetest, nicest, butter-churning Amish friend on the planet. It's like, these are the dual sides.
Whoa, Jesus!
Wait, what?
That's Big Beef!
And Tom hasn't even noticed yet.
Beef's not in this. I just looked over my notes. Beef is not in this
I
tournament.
didn't even know if he was booked for today. He might have just pulled up in a van and come in here to hurt Levi Everett, who has done nothing to harm any person or animal in his life.
What in the absolute hell?
At
Oh my
most,
God.
he milked a cow, and that's helpful.
He's screaming at the fans to move out of the way for a chair.
He has nothing to say
These
here.
men-
He's not booked, brother.
These men were in an absolute fight the last time. Oh my God, is that a...
No!
Oh my God, he's pile
No!
drove it! He just pile drove Levi to that chair! It should have...
So he wanted to be in the tournament, and he's taking it out on a good man who came here honestly. That is so bitter.
This man had a tremendous fight with Levi Everett that was marred by the fact that he came out with Mickey Knuckles, who distracted Levi Everett and allowed Big Beef to get that win. I will
She had
admit that.
better not be here.
I admit that. I will admit that Big Beef did get the victory over Levi Everett. However,
But Levi is nice. Levi has an ambassador who responds to emails. Levi deserved to be booked today.
absolutely, he deserved to have this competition with Tom Lawlor. But this was disgusting on Beef's end.
Tom just goes, who is that guy?
Yeah, Tom Lawlor not taking just.
But now he doesn't have an opponent. I don't think Levi's clear. I don't know. We've got refs out here. We're checking on the situation.
Yeah, from my vantage point, I can't. They got him up. He's
in
up.
pain.
He's moving, but
Oh, what will the elders say when he goes home? He's not supposed to get in trouble when he wrestles. They said that he can wrestle if he's an ambassador, you know, between the Amish community and everybody else. But he's getting hurt out here. They might not let him wrestle anymore.
it's going to be a long wagon ride home for him.
Oh,
indeed.
my
But-
little heart's breaking. But Tom's clapping for him.
Yeah, Tom's
Despite
clapping.
his rude little intro.
Yeah, indeed.
Remember how happy we were then?
We were. I think Levi just collapsed to the ground
No.
again. Once again, like Beef and Levi had an absolute fight. It was a wonder to behold.
It was a banger.
Both men should be proud of what that was, but Beef should be.
Oh, but don't
Wait,
chant
what the goddamn?
forfeit.
What the? Whoa, wait, what the hell? That's some shit. There's no way.
He get a bye?
That's absolutely not fair. He's going to have an unfair advantage in the tournament if he just gets a bye.
He was getting his ass beat. If I go find somebody, can they replace? If I go find somebody, can we replace them? If I go find someone?
If J-Rose just takes it upon himself to find somebody, this is interesting.
If J-Rose finds somebody.
I mean, he's got friends in wrestling.
Yeah,
We're two of them.
J-Rose is very, very popular. He's an absolute lovable individual. If there's anybody that can convince someone to wrestle Tom Lawlor.
I mean, I could just watch this.
Yeah, he's doing it for you.
Stop.
He's making direct eye contact at you, and he pointed at me.
You haven't wrestled yet. You can't do it.
Okay, so there's a conversation happening
I'm
backstage.
not going to reward bad behavior. Oh. Well, I love it. You a handsome son. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm on the Chappelle show right now. Are we running a skit that I didn't understand?
No forfeit. You got it, Dominic.
Okay.
Mystery opponent. Who do we have?
Better not be Beef. I'm going to be livid if it's Beef.
That would be disgusting. That would be a gross misjustice. Oh, this music is very intense. I'm liking it so far.
How did they already have the music queued up? That is a high professional tech department that they had the mystery opponent's music queued up and ready to go. I'm impressed.
Clairvoyance on. Wait
Wait a freaking gosh darn
wait.
despicable minion!
That can't be.
That's J-Rose's friend?
J-Rose, how do you? You know everybody. That's Mike Bennett.
J-Rose's good friend Mike Bennett is here to take on the challenge to fight filthy Tom Lawlor.
There's no. You know everybody.
What? And he was just here hanging out? Was he getting Portillo's? What?
Probably. I don't know if we had anything else. I didn't know there was anything special. There's nothing here in my notes. Mike, these notes suck, Mikey. What are you giving me over here?
Maybe he was just checking it out today.
Yeah, who knows? But either way. Mike Bennett, known the world over, wrestled for some of the best companies on the planet, got into the best shape of his life, one of the best professional wrestlers out there, just happens to be J-Rose's friend.
Here in Crown Point, Indiana.
And will be competing.
One more time! Please say it one more time, because I hated the name Mikey Nellis. Please.
His opponent. No forfeits. This is Mike Bennett!
A man
A wonderful last name.
ready to be his most authentic self. Mike Bennett is the name.
A shared name with a wonderful family in literature from Pride and Prejudice. I'm here for it.
There we go. Look at that, a show of respect from Tom Lawlor. Usually dissolves real quickly and such. Daisy Dukes and all.
Did you notice he took off one pair of Daisy Dukes and then he has the tighter vacuum version underneath? I did.
Yes, we know you did. Oh, look at that. This animalistic tie-up. They've both been jockeying for position. Able to get free is Bennett, but not really. Where's Tom?
Wow.
Tom Lawlor's got him all the way in the ropes, and Bennett's in it.
And he's not letting go.
I think Tom Lawlor's a little pissed off. Oh my God, shoving the referee. That could be a disqualification.
Well, I think Tom Lawlor might be mad because he came out to Amish-specific joke music, and it doesn't really apply to Mike Bennett.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. But also, I think he's pissed he's not getting that bye that he wanted. He very well could have had the advantage going into the second round, like not having to wrestle at all. But now he's wrestling one of the most worldwide recognized wrestlers in Mike Bennett right now.
Who's so ready and so ripped and so fired up for some good wrestling.
Yeah, so please tell me more about the body types of Tom Lawlor and Mike Bennett.
Shredded.
I see you paying. Very
Take me to that picnic.
Oh, good Lord.
Look at this.
And resting, enjoying himself while in this head scissors.
Kicking back, legs crossed. Daisy Dukes flying like a flag on Labor Day.
Able to swim himself over, breaking the head scissors variation. Deep pin there, but Mike Bennett able to spiral out of it as well. Both men holding on, jockeying position, a variation of a, looks like a front face lock. What is going on?
I feel like we're watching it through a cage.
Oh, right in the face, going for the throat, smacking Lawlor for touching it, smacking Lawlor again. Like, dude.
That's not going to make Lawlor any less attacking of you. It's just going to cause him to change his tactic.
But that's like the most disrespectful thing you can do to another man.
Mouth guard's out. Okay, he's yelling at Mikey.
There he is, yep. Yeah, he's furious. He did not want to wrestle this match.
What the heck?
Yeah, he has an absolute bone to
That's
pick with
his
Mikey.
boss. He can fire him.
We've already seen that Tom Lawlor doesn't care about authority. He flung the referee to the ground. That's a disqualification on most grounds, but I think the referee is being a little lenient. This is for Turbo Graps 16. Nobody wants to win in a horrible fashion like that, except for Tom Lawlor here, who is wanting to get a bye in the tournament.
Hashtag TurboGraps16. Share your Tom Lawlor filthy opinions.
Here we go. Beautiful side headlock there by Tom Lawlor. Looks like Mike Bennett had his waist lock in deep as well, trying to shift himself away. But this match has been all Tom Lawlor so far. He's forcing Bennett into the ropes the entire time.
Was Bennett on standby for this tournament?
That's what
He's ready.
I had heard talks of it. I had heard that there had been...
Oh, you're in the game.
I am a little bit in the game. There had been talks about what if someone couldn't show up? What if someone's trying to protect their family, couldn't make it in for COVID? Yep. There's always someone on the sidelines, always ready to be the can't think of the word. Why can't I not think of the word?
The standby, but also like
I was
you
going to
pick
say
Levi.
understudy, but understudy is definitely not it.
You pick Levi Everett as the one, and then the standby is Mike Bennett. I mean, this is you got to earn your dues at Black Label, and Levi Everett has earned them. He didn't deserve what happened, but we got this amazing match out.
There's no way Levi Everett will not be finding some kind of retribution. Forearm or forearm chop combo here on the outside. These two men just going to war on each other, beating the shit out of each other very well. I think
they're angry.
Yeah, this is the kind of fight that Lawlor was expecting from Levi, though, because Levi, not a technical wrestler, not a powerhouse, nothing like that. He is a fighter through and through. And here Tom Lawlor is on the outside, throwing everything he's got at Mike Bennett.
And Tom Lawlor's rage is scattered. Mike Bennett focused on Tom Lawlor and Tom Lawlor alone. Tom's got the tournament. He's mad at Mikey. He's doing, Amish bits. Like, it's a wild world in his brain right now.
Even though he was prepared, he had his gear on, he was ready to come out. It makes you wonder, though, in its entirety, how ready can you really be when you're on standby? You could have filled in for any other match, but
he was
this
probably
match,
eating Eric Stevens' cookie. I would be.
Probably eating Eric Stevens' cookie, just sitting there waiting. And then he's told, hey, dude, get your pants on. It's time to go. Face slap there by Tom Lawlor to Mike Bennett, walking away from it, realizing, hey, yo, he's about to get one, too.
I guess my friend J. Rose is telling me it's time to battle.
Goodness.
What a day.
I'm so glad that J. Rose is best friends with Mike Bennett and can just call on him at any time he needs a tournament extra. So look at that. Tom Lawlor thinking it through. Should he just take the count out? No, going back out. He wants to fight tonight.
Oh,
huge straight. Then a forearm strike. Then a chop. Knocking out these combos on on Mike Bennett.
Folks getting out of the way, the action coming to the side. We're also in the dangerous spot of merch tables, the apron. So many hazards await these two where they're standing.
Absolutely. I'm hoping that everybody here is distancing themselves as well. I understand that the wrestlers themselves are going wherever their bodies are getting flung to, moved to, but please, everyone, practice safe social distancing over there.
Okay!
There we go! Thunderous
Wow.
chop to Mike Bennett.
You're not kidding.
Lawlor. We have heard some meaty slaps tonight so far, and that was one of the meatiest.
I wish I could have enjoyed it more. This is dangerous.
Goodness, a trio of them to Mike Bennett's chest, sending him to the ground. And Tom Lawlor, despite his foul mood at this moment, still just endearing himself to the crowd. They still love this man.
He's still so Tom Lawlor.
One of their former Black Label Pro champions. But Mike Bennett, again, known the world over, been to the big times, been everywhere else he needs to be. Now he's here competing against Tom Lawlor. This is what he needs to focus on. And once again, I wonder if he was actually as prepared as we thought he would be for this match.
I mean, what a happenstance gift that we've been given today. And it's up to Mike Bennett or Tom Lawlor to capitalize.
Huge chest kick, lowered into the lower legs.
We only gotta enjoy it.
Oh my God, just a variation. Beautiful leg trip there.
Tom Lawlor pedal to the metal. I don't think he thought...
Beautiful sliding lariat there too. That could very well be it.
Yeah, I don't think he thought this would be it today. I think he thought he would have some fun throwing around a genuinely kind, genuinely Amish man. And here he is with one of the best in the world, ready to fight, and they are fighting.
Definitely, and Mike Bennett, proud father, proud wrestler, a man who's gone through a lot of personal issues in his life, gotten himself into the best shape of his life, calling for, hit me, Tom Lawlor. He didn't come here himself for an easy night. He wants to win this tournament just as bad as Tom Lawlor, and he's showing it right here tonight, eating these kicks to the chest.
And this dream was made a reality not 10, 15 minutes ago. He came out and had a shot to make a name for himself here in Turbo Graps 16.
Right there, Tom Lawlor stomping on the right ankle of Mike Bennett. They're pinning him down after giving that flurry of kicks. Oh my God, going for just a guillotine choke right away. This could be it. He has hammered away at Bennett. He's given him everything that he's got. The fans, though, actually getting behind Mike Bennett at this time. Very surprising. They are usually Tom Lawlor faithful.
You know, but what an underdog story of, you know, this transition, this sudden rise to an opportunity.
Throwing
Wow.
there almost for a variation of a gourd buster, but giving him that super kick for good measure. Beautiful spear. He had that one deep too. That could be it. Oh my God.
Oh!
Mike Bennett very well could have just, I don't want to say
Upset the entire
There
tournament,
you go.
not only by being here, but by winning in the first round.
I didn't want to say steal. He's earned this victory any way that he gets it, but I don't think anybody would have ever expected that Mike Bennett would be going to the second round because
We didn't know he was here. I didn't even see him. I would have said something.
Ripcord into the back elbow, going for the forearm strike, going for another choke, this time the rear naked variation. He's got his legs hooked in there, but they're not crossed over. Trying to think about what can Bennett do next.
Switching, trying to get a good grip.
Able to
Oh!
break that though and fling him off judo style, going for a lariat. Perfect, picture perfect T-bone suplex by Tom Lawlor.
Wow, this is the kind of wrestling that you should be seeing weekly on national television. Holy moly.
And one of these men has been there. He's been to the top, to the apex of wrestling. Another beautiful T-bone suplex. But Tom Lawlor is one of the best fighters on God's green earth.
And on television himself in many ways.
Exactly. These two men, two different aspects, but still stars. Absolute superstars in their own rights.
They've got the attention of every single person here, every single person watching on IWTV at this moment.
Oh my God, pump handle, T-bone suplex, beautiful. This could be, oh my God, what is Mike Bennett? And staring Tom Lawlor down, letting him know, hey dude, that was enough.
Look at this. The rage, the fire, those slaps are back. Those.
Oh my God, again, once again, these are not knockout slaps. These are, hey dude, eat shit slaps.
Yeah.
Oh, these forearm strikes, though. One of these could be a knockout. Chest chop, another chop.
I don't think this is the day either of them expected to have.
Tom Lawlor getting the wind knocked out of him. 2 short forearm strikes. Going for these straights, these beautiful jabs. Here we go.
Oh!
Combination. Good God, pretending he's a heavy bag. Straight knee to the gut, right into the diaphragm. Oh,
I mean, that's where the training goes, right into another person when the time comes.
Hammering him into the back twice. Meeting him in the ropes does Mike Bennett. Bennett going off the ropes himself. Is he going to meet him in the... Oh, my God, beautiful spinning wheel kick by Tom Lawlor. Beautiful front two-footed drop kick to the jaw of Lawlor, who's still on his feet. Fireman's carry maneuver. Beautiful Death Valley driver. That could be it. That could be... Oh, my God, once again. Now Mike Bennett.
Tom Lawlor on his side. Mike Bennett towering over, not even on his feet yet, but still managing to tower over Tom Lawlor with his size, his strength, his abilities that he has been honing for years.
He's hoping that is going to pay off today. A variation of a pile driver, perhaps. Let's see what he has got. What is he going to nail? No, but Lawlor able to kick his feet downwards.
Oh!
Flipping him overward. Oh my God, almost like a sunset flip variation. No, getting out of it. Going for that rolling lariat again.
You can't stop Tom Lawlor.
Gut kick. It's going to be a pile driver. Swimming through. Oh, a schoolboy.
What?
What is he turning him into a clover? Is that a version of a clover leaf? A submission hold?
got him.
It is a variation of a clover leaf. I have never seen one held in like that before.
Wow.
Now the fans are back on Tom Lawlor's side. Channing Tabin, he does.
Hey, you gotta listen to the fans sometimes. Sometimes they know what's best.
Oh my God. Sucks the fight right out of Mike Bennett with those chants of tap.
It's music.
It's still coming. It's still Amish Paradise is playing. And
They had Mike Bennett's music ready to cue up, and they didn't want to switch to Sleepyhead for Tom Lawlor.
An absolute amazing showing from Tom Lawlor and Mike Bennett. His first time here at Black Label Pro.
Debut! Because his friend J-Rose gave him an opportunity.
Look at this. No hard feelings. Shaking
Not
hands.
anymore.
Despite the fact knowing that both of these men, one of them wasn't even supposed to really be here, but he made it. He earned his place here at Black Label Pro as he has all over the world.
Wow.
Thank you, Mike Bennett.
Welcome. Thank you. And holy heck, someone's going to have to fight Tom Lawlor next.
Yeah, good luck. He will be in one of the fatal four-way matches that will be taking place later tonight at 4 p.m.
The type of guy, that's somebody when you see him.
Christian Casanova not even supposed to be in this tournament as well.
Well, that's a theme today, yeah.
Yeah, very different. I can't remember if exactly if it was Mr. Alex Zane or Ben Carter that was supposed to be here instead. Either way, coming to the ring, getting this kind of ovation, coming all the way out here from Boston, Massachusetts, and also here to be for the culture.
So impressive.
And if we are going to talk about impressive, let's talk about a man who is super. We are talking about ACA.
He has long been one of my favorite wrestlers in the game. I've seen him all around the world. He's been all around the world. And holy moly, we are set up for just a really enjoyable match, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, speaking of Mikey, he was excited for this match to happen. It's not unfortunate that it happened under these circumstances, but it's still a blessing in itself that it is happening.
What a chance for Christian Casanova.
I'm noticing a bit of disdain on the face of ACH. He hasn't even looked at Christian Casanova till right now. They really wonder if he's going to take Christian seriously. This wasn't the man he was originally training for. Even Christian looking around, trying to get the fans into what's about to happen. ACH, all business here today. And as we know, ACH, a bit of a silly Billy when he wants to be.
When he wants to be, but a lot of times those silly Billies are the ones who work the hardest secretly in the quiet hours of the night training, focusing up. It's wild to watch.
Of course, this man, world traveled all over the world with every best company on the planet, has had him in it, and he has proven himself time and time again that he is one of the heart and souls of independent professional wrestling. I'm sorry, professional wrestling as a whole.
As a whole, absolutely.
Look at this right here, showing us some of his own grappling acumen there, trying to hook the leg of Christian Casanova while holding that wrist lock in deep. Once again, Christian Casanova having to think, rolling through there, able to snatch that wrist lock himself, pulling him all the way down, pulling ACH down to a variation of a Fujiwara armbar, and ACH, no shame to his pride, going and realizing, you know what, I'll go to the ropes.
And he knew where the ropes were without even looking. That is a ring veteran. You can just put that leg out. You know exactly where you are. Your awareness is sharp. Christian Casanova has a high mountain to climb today.
Very rarely are there people that were born for this sport. ACH was, and despite the fact that he was born for it, he has never stopped working hard to be one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet. Anybody that you ask, if you ask about ACH, they'll say, yeah, he's one of the best in the world. Yeah, he's one of the best in the world. And he has proven that with every wrestler he's ever faced. And right here, he's showing so in his grappling, just his acumen in and of itself, sliding down, dropping his hips so that Christian wasn't able to fling him off for a variation of maybe a shoulder tackle or a drop down.
And you can tell by looking at Christian Casanova that he is training too. He is strong. He is thinking on his feet. Everything he's done so far has been the correct move. It's just that more moves keep coming. You have to file them in the right spot and figure out what's next. Wow!
Look at that cartwheel backflip. That backflip, he needs
no bait to
nothing
ACH.
for it.
I think he would have made that basket in the RDS gym too if he had a ball.
Look at that now, showing off his striking game as well. And there it is, the silly Billy tactics of ACH, shimmying on him as soon as he chops him.
I mean, that's like a wild thing to see someone, competently dance over to you and hit you that hard.
And Christian Casanova with his retort of his own strong chop. Whip in right there by variation of the kick-up flip that we just saw earlier from ACH from Christian Casanova.
Wow!
Oh, wait!
He's almost flying!
To a La Mystica variation face buster.
He barely touched the ground in any of those moments.
Unreal. Going for a turning springboard clothesline. Feeling it now, ACH himself grabbing at his head from the clothesline and a whiplash into the ground.
Such a delicate touch on his toes, and then he saves it all up for that power punch in the arms, the legs, whatever he needs. It's, again, really great use of energy management by Christian Casanova. And again, you don't know his mindset going into this, but through his body, through his actions, he is showing his patience and his willingness to learn so that he can try to make his way forward in this tournament.
Christian, oh my God, thunderous chop there by Christian Casanova. He's been at this for about 6 years. ACH much longer than him as well, been all over the world. Christian Casanova looking for those next big opportunities. And if he takes down ACH, everyone will know the name of Christian Casanova. He has to show out here.
Absolutely. You know, this is likely someone who's inspired him along the way. ACH has brought people into the ring in the past. I've seen him pump fellow wrestlers up. But then when it's match time, it's all about the win. You can't be, oh, respect, oh, I've always thought you were better than me, good luck today. It's like, this is the stage where Christian Casanova could prove himself.
top tier house show dive variation, a plancha, if you will, there from ACH, setting himself hurtling onto Christian Casanova, who tried to catch his breath on the outside. Wasn't having any of it.
The crowd's on their feet. The count continues to loom. Look at this.
No, sitting Christian Casanova down so he can get a chop. That fan that is sitting right next may want to move. He'll catch a little bit of that backhand as well.
Oh, hopefully not.
ACH ain't afraid to throw with anybody. Taking him around the world so everyone in the world knows. Hey, just so you guys know, you hear these chops? Yeah, they hurt.
They hurt. I'll let you hear it over on this side. I'm going to head over to this side. Make it happen for the whole gang. You paid for these seats, now you're going to get the chops.
Short forearm strike there by Christian Casanova sent ACH spiraling away, trying to get away from all that. Another huge chop there to Christian Casanova by ACH. Now he's just taking his time out here, actually catching his breath, because despite the fact that Christian Casanova has been firing back, every one ACH has been able to knock in 1 or 2 or 3.
It takes a toll.
Absolutely. But here it is right now, ACH slowing the pace down, the veteran instinct of ACH just breathing, pulling Christian Casanova up to his feet. You got to wonder what his game plan was coming into this, because Christian Casanova is kind of a chameleon as a wrestler. We've seen he's had the grappling, the high flying, and from the chops alone, he's got the striking background.
It sounds to me like he's good at everything.
Yeah, and so it's very difficult to train for that, besides the fact that you just have to do your best. And look at that, Christian Casanova walking away from that chop. Oh my God, hot fire.
What
Christian
bravery.
Casanova. Like, stop chopping me, bro. God damn, rolling in with that running elbow strike, dragging him out to the middle, going for that lariat. That could be, hey, what's second left arm lariat. Christian Casanova.
Catch my breath.
Oh my goodness, because we saw that duck and we wondered what Christian Casanova had coming, but ACH had it scouted and decided, here's a left-handed lariat. Have a bad day.
Oh, don't. Okay.
Oh, please don't throw things out there.
And this is a great place to remind everybody that all the wrestlers have been COVID tested today.
You had to get a new piece of gum. It ran out of flavor. You know.
But that's, now it's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, usually that's the ACH mentality. He's like, I'm gonna have fun.
I gotta focus on training. I gotta focus on winning. Someone else will clean the gum.
I will have my fun at your expense.
But if I'm Christian Casanova, I see that and I go, okay, so it's no holds barred. It's anything goes. Fair enough. Yeah. A man who throws gum willy-nilly into a crowd in 2020 is like, wow, you're a threat to this match.
Yes, now he's actually the big hero of this if he does save us from the gum-flinging ACH, the terrible villain. Look at his double horns.
But then again, he's so dang likable.
Oh my
he
God.
does his, he's got the moves in between. He's smiling every time I see him outside of the ring, and he's worked for this. This is brilliant that he's here before us in the RDS gym.
Yes, one of the ultimate success stories. Everything that he has gotten, he has earned. And Christian Casanova throwing himself up to a knee now, trying to get up, get that vertical base. But look at ACH putting all his weight onto Christian Casanova's back.
Yeah, he knows exactly how he can pull those pain points, but then again, Christian Casanova knows that elbow is a dangerous weapon that you're always carrying it every time.
Very few people use the double sledgehammer maneuver because you have to rear back, but he was able to slam Christian Casanova to the back. Oh my God, Christian just ate that chop and flexed it off.
Whoa. Yeah, that's coming back.
Yeah, but again, look at him staring at ACH like, that all you got? Oh my God, to his feet.
Boldness.
Smacking it away. Beautiful, straight there. Duck, jab, punch. Oh my God. Swinging through. Oh my God, what are we in a boxing match now? Inject this into my veins.
This is already unforgettable and it's not even over.
Flinging him in the ropes, huge elbow strike, swim through, duck through, got him hooked for a pump handle variation, into a version of a Erick knock. Beautiful. By Christian Casanova, he can win here.
Oh my gosh. And you can see that he tasted that momentary feeling of I could have beat ACH. It was within my grasp, and if one thing hadn't happened, I would have done it.
If you are a young African-American wrestler, ACH is one of your idols. If you're a young independent wrestler, ACH is one of your idols. This man is one of the best to ever do it. Christian Casanova is not showing any of these nerves. I myself will admit wholeheartedly, if I was in the ring with ACH, I would be nervous as all goddamn get out. But Christian Casanova is standing against him like an equal. Beautiful leaping bicycle kick. He doesn't give a damn who ACH is. Insecurity kick.
That's exactly exactly the feeling. And I remember the first time I saw ACH. It was unforgettable. He became one of my favorites. And I'm never going to forget the first time I saw Christian Casanova.
Absolutely. Win, lose, draw. We are going to remember Christian Casanova here, but he does not want to lose. You see it in his face.
Every time he gets closer, you can see that he almost tastes that victory, but he doesn't let it go to his head. He's still patient. He's not making that rookie mistake of moving too fast to try to, get your opponent off the rails, but at the cost of your own physical capabilities.
And you heard it there for a moment. You heard the dueling chants of ACH Casanova. These people know his name now. They care about Christian Casanova. Whoa, going for that leg trip, able to move out of it, but then eating that. He's on fire, Daddy! Maybe going for another one of those planches.
Oh.
No way, going to the apron instead, kicking him. Good Lord.
And look at those skills. It's so easy for him to just do a kick like that, hang over the rope, think about it, and then continue forward. That is a pro.
It reminds you the fact, I'm reminding you that again, ACH is a bit of a silly Billy. He knows where they are in the match, and he still has that swagger about him. He is not worried about Christian Casanova. This is all part of his game plan. He has gone against bigger, better men.
Yes.
Beautiful. Sleep in cutter. That could be it. He has put away a number of opponents with that maneuver.
What was that, Christian Casanova?
Oh my God! Any lesser wrestler would not have gotten out of that. Christian Casanova is a goddamn sight to behold.
Holy moly. I mean, this is just, what an introduction.
Yes, again, he had a small reaction when he first came out. People realized this man is going to be something. This man has a level of charisma to it. Now we're seeing that he's not just hype. He's not just charisma. He is a hard-working, talented individual. He's proving himself here against one of the best professional wrestlers to have ever laced up, kick pads.
And do you think that there's people today who are seeing both these guys for the first time? If that's you, hashtag TurboGraps16, let us know what you think.
Yes, please do, because you are in for a treat. Oh my God, catch the kick, but eat a slap. Swim through, discombobulating him, lifting him, turning a double underhook slam, slipping the legs through so he didn't have to waste any more energy. Kicking out, though, does ACH. Running knee strike ACH with that fighting spirit.
Wow.
Eat shit with that codebreaker-like maneuver. Double knee facebuster. Suplex into a cutter. Oh my God. Oh my, that could have been it!
You felt the audience feel what it would have meant to them had Christian Casanova won against ACH. And ACH laying there, we can't tell if he's gathering himself, we can't tell if he's hurt. What are the thoughts going on in both these gentlemen's brains right now?
I think that ACH is finally realizing, oh, this Christian Casanova cat's beating my ass. I gotta try. Here we go. Look at that. With the last bit of energy he had, not letting Casanova get to the top rope,
and
realizing.
Will always happen where the younger guys come up and nobody thinks anything of them, and then all of a sudden the tide turns and it's like, whoa, hello, we are on the same level here and we both are duking it out.
And it's like, oh my God, going for a Garrini maneuver, but flinging him stomach first onto the ribs, onto the face. Oh my God, going for a leg lariat, eating a super kick. Lay on his feet. Oh, is he going for that brainbuster? Oh my God! You love to see it. You did your best, Christian Casanova, but that is ACH.
I feel like a need to climb to a top of a mountain and yell just to match the energy of what we all just experienced here today in Crown Point, Indiana. My favorite.
And speaking of favorites, here is beautiful, talented, wonderful, mystical Effy.
Wow, what a look.
Anything for Effy. Why would you have that beautiful face?
Oh, come on, he's bringing it out. He's just giving it the red carpet treatment.
Absolutely.
Moisturized.
Oh my goodness. And a reminder, the only person allowed to let Effy take off his jacket is J-Rose.
And that's a trust and respect that's been earned.
Absolutely.
Okay, next.
Throughout this whole tournament, we've been talking about people that are world traveled, that have been to the biggest leagues, that are known worldwide. No other man just envelops that, just equals that than Brian Myers here.
It is a true thrill, a delight to see him making his debut here at Black Label Pro. What a frickin' treat.
Yeah. Once again, you're just beloved by every professional wrestler out there. Brian Myers giving you a little wave because he didn't make eye contact with me.
I butter him up behind the scenes.
And the sad thing about this match is that Brian Myers, I don't know if jokingly, but to get under the skin of Effy, the first time they announced the match, tweeted out, "What's an Effy?"
Well, welcome to the Effy experience.
Indeed.
F-experience.
F-experience, yes, indeed. It's very disrespectful on my mind because Brian Myers, a talented grappler, a talented trainer as well, training some of the best wrestlers out there, but to disrespect a hardworking independent contractor like Effy didn't sit right in my book. So hopefully...
Well, he's been a hardworking independent contractor in the past.
Of course,
He should know.
There it is. There's my point. You should absolutely be studying the craft, and I think he just did that to try to get under Effy's skin, but getting under people's skin is Effy's business outside of professional wrestling.
Absolutely. I'll say the Brian Myers content I've been taking is the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, which has tournaments. So great. Check it out. We're lucky to have him. And Effy's capitalizing on the chance to give him a spanking for the disrespect he suffered on social media.
Talented hammerlock, shift over into a front face lock, and then a little glute tap.
Oh, cute.
Oh my goodness. I hope his dog Cranberry isn't watching this at home, wondering what her father's been up to.
I hear that.
It's the turbo grab ass, dude. Come on.
Effy's got the jokes.
We're having fun.
Got the jokes.
You know, if it's been a minute since you've been back at the indie wrestling circuit, it can be a wild world where anything is possible. Oh no!
Wow, he doesn't grab ass, you idiots. I'm sorry for all your lady friends. Or boyfriends, I don't know.
It's fun to grab ass. If the person wants their ass grabbed, sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Once again, Effy commanding the audience. Once again, getting under the skin is his business. We saw that in the match with Gangrel, where it was suck me Gangrel over and over, making Gangrel wonder, what does this man actually want from me? And now here we go with this turbo grab ass scenario with Effy, trying to get to the mind of Brian Myers.
Hashtag turbo grab ass 16.
No, turbo grab 16 hashtag.
Hey, that's the rogue hashtag.
Nope, no rogue hashtag. Shooting him off, coming off like a bullet is Brian Myers. Beautiful.
Excuse me?
Beautiful shoulder tackle, the double glute tap of his own to himself.
Double glute tap.
Oh, and the Effy special.
So now Effy really does have the home court advantage here because you can hear how, in a moment's notice, the fans will, like you said, do anything for Effy. And that's got to be a new world for Brian Myers and maybe frustrating.
I haven't seen that. A headbutt to the gut after a Matrix-like maneuver. Diving headbutt after a double chop to the inside of the knees, trying to drag Myers down. Myers backing away, saying, "Get away from me, bro."
Here we go.
Looking at that side. Effy flinging Myers into the top buckle. Effy, despite all of his fun having, is still a great
Okay, he's having fun still, too.
Some kind of submission maneuver.
This is what my cats do when we're not around.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Even Brian Myers realizing, you know what?
I might need to take a breather.
Help from that. I'm going to have a cigarette. I'm going to relax. I don't know what this was, but I didn't like it.
Unbelievable.
Look at Effy. He had a smile on his face for a second. Now he's telling the ref to count.
If you ask what's an Effy, eventually you're going to get an
We
answer.
were talking in regards earlier to what kind of alignments do we have, and I think that the chaotic, if you do have chaotic neutral, it's just a picture of Effy.
Yeah, chaotic neutral with a dash of good.
Yes, a dash of good. Did Brian Myers just...
Did he leave?
He crawled under the ring.
What's he got under there?
If you've ever played SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, there's anything from like a chair to a trash can to a table to a
A
candlestick.
full court.
And this time we had Brian Myers into the ring, who had a devastating back suplex onto the apron for Effy. Where's he rolling to the outside?
Oh, no, you don't. That's not how this works.
Going for the count-out victory, much like a very good professional wrestler early on in the night, or a day rather. I keep forgetting what time it is. Is there sunlight out there?
Time doesn't mean anything this year. We all know it.
No, we're all into some kind of like time warp. But look at
It's not over.
this celebratory attitude he has here. He has not taken Effy seriously this entire match.
He's so over it. And it's like when you're making a debut, you can really go hard in one of a few ways, and he's going with the bad attitude.
Straight stomps to the back of the neck. He is very proud of his profession, of being a professional wrestler. He's very good at it.
But a lot of people here are professional wrestlers, you know?
Yeah, but he's great. He's a professional wrestler. Gorgeous professional wrestling style suplex there by Mr. Brian Myers. That was so damn good, screams.
Effy really has a fun way of foiling these guys that are just like so pro wrestling. So, you know, like riding in the van telling stories. And Effy's like, oh yeah, I'll grab your ass.
I want to tell you this. I've also ridden in the car with Effy. He has told me of plays and musicals he's going to be writing. He's been telling me his next Get Rich Quick scheme, how he's going to just enter the hearts and minds of all around him and assimilate them into his being so that everyone can be Effy and such. He's definitely not the brother wrestler.
No,
He is the
that's like a creative,
antithesis.
gentle soul who's going to change the world.
Absolutely. It's gorgeous to see him here in professional wrestling trying to change it and make it better. But then there's guys like Brian Myers who take offense to that, thinking that it's changing the way
It should be
I
the
want.
way that it was, or it should be what I've always known. But if you can embrace change, sometimes you can embrace a victory.
Exactly. So what does Brian Myers have to change here to defeat Effy? Because we already know Effy is going to do something to try and get in the mind of Brian Myers, because he's a great wrestler. Effy is. He has been around the world. Or around the country rather. He has done like everything from comedy style matches, technical matches, to horrifying death matches.
Oh
Like,
my gosh, I was at that.
Effy is not afraid of everything. Oh my God, going for a variation of a Rough Rider. A Rough Rider, as used by his dear friend Matt Cardona, who they do the podcast together, absolutely knowing the counter to his best friend's maneuver, sending Effy flying to the mat.
That's so wild. And it's very fun to watch Brian Myers sort of take in this information, take in this new set of circumstances, interact with the fans. You know, there is a lag time where you have to learn, like, what's my attitude? What works best? He's starting off hot.
Look at this.
Oh my
Going
God!
for the nipple. It's not nipple graps.
Yeah, we're not going nipple picking.
Oh my
It's
God.
fall, but we don't need to put on our sweaters and do that.
He's not having a lot of reaction to these nipple pinches. I call into question the power of
Hey, he might have a wild hell at home. Okay.
biting the nipple. Beautiful northern white suplex by Effy. Hips are up, toes on the tippy tops.
How do you come back from that?
Running leg layer into the neck. What is Effy going for next? Look at that face. That is the wild face. Oh my God! Into the sternum. Not enough.
And now Brian Myers has the information that Effy will piranha chomp his nipples.
Yes.
You know, at a moment's notice. What do you do with that information?
And once again, as we spoke to the chaotic nature of Effy, it worked. It paid off. He was able to distract Brian Myers enough, and now he's in the driver's seat. He could win this. Variation of a TKO. Gorgeous. Swimming backwards. What is he going for now? A dragon sleeper. Oh my God. He doesn't have it in deep. He has the arm hooked as well, which is helping choke Brian Myers.
And look at this, perfectly away from the ropes. There's not a lot of leeway here.
No, not at all. Like I said again, Brian Myers may be able to get out of there because Effy doesn't have it hooked in as deep, but he still has that bicep and that forearm
Oh, and he's
Carotid
knuckling his way.
Hardy. Oh my God, maybe reaching for the
Yes.
right side though, able to make it.
You love to see someone get what they want, even if they've been acting a little, you know, standing up on the ropes and celebrating a victory they have won.
Of course, but look at Effy. Effy just nodding to the audience, not trying to pull them in, nothing.
Like, don't worry.
But just, Daddy's got this.
Daddy's got
Daddy's
this.
got this.
New shirt.
It is shoving him off. Oh my God, picture perfect back Pele kick to the jaw.
Here we
Effy. Oh, big kick out there by Effy, but getting dragged up immediately by Brian Myers. What's he going for now? Downward spiral, leaping, jumping towards STO. Oh, that could be it. No.
Oh, not quite enough, but you know, I admit that I felt a flash of disappointment. I feel some camaraderie with Effy. I want to see this go on longer. I want to see what they both can do.
And Brian Myers learned the downward spiral from his long-term mentor, Adam Copeland there. But it didn't pay off dividends here. He has one match in the minute. But speaking of Adam Copeland, maybe he'll be going for another maneuver of his own. No ducking under it. Effy watches TV, man. Beautiful boot to the jaw. Where's he going for? Oh, this is that variation of that leg. Team aggregation. Awesome.
Oh,
maneuver.
damage.
Oh, this could be it. This could be it. I don't see Myers rolling that left shoulder up barely.
I mean, the star of the show today has been these last-minute shoulder rolls. It's like the moment where you can change your destiny just by the lift of an arm.
It is, because then it gives you that time to breathe. Now he has his wherewithal. If you wanted to kick out now, yeah, he's got it. But he knows where he is. But you just need that second. You need that just
That
millisecond.
instinctive move to just be like, I'm not done. I don't know what's next, but I'm trying.
You just have to scream, I'm not pinned. Back suplex barrier attempt. No, going to his feet. Huge boot that Effy just ran into. Beautiful lariat by Brian Myers.
Oh,
there
boy.
it is again. You think you know him. You think you know him. Effy needs to watch out. He had it scouted the first time. No swimming through. Not able to hit the out of combine. That's it.
Daddy's got this indeed.
Daddy got it by countering the out of Copeland out of nowhere once again. And here he comes, real talented, real handsome, real athletic, Shelley.
All real, everything fun, Shelley. He's not done.
He's already not expending any energy there. He slid a chair just so he could step into the ring.
Beautiful use of, maintaining that energy. Like we said, he's got to operate as though he's got a bunch of matches ahead of him. This is Turbo Graps.
And this is that tells you one thing though, that Shelley is taking this match 100% seriously. He's been posting about it on social media for the past few weeks. He is taking on none other than the young lady that will be coming out in a moment.
Get hype! What?
This is one of the most beloved professional wrestlers all over the country, perhaps all over the planet. She is one of the hearts and soul of Black Label Pro. She has tried her hardest every which way of the wild. God damn it, I love Kylie Ray.
You can't not love Kylie Ray when you see the heart, the spirit, the love for the business that she has, and not just the business, it extends out to the fans. It extends out to people who don't even know who she is, people who would have never even thought about professional wrestling. I feel that she already loves them and that she fights for all of us.
Of course, she comes out to the Pokemon theme song. She does want to be the very best like no one else ever was. It's not funny. She's not tricking everybody. This is her irony.
She's got a kindness in her eyes that you absolutely can't fake.
And a level of hard work that is matched by nobody else. Backpack on, title around her neck. One of the best representatives. Look at this. Someone brought her a bouquet of roses.
Timeout. Oh, she's calling for a timeout. I think that's fair. Timeout
Timeout
granted.
Wait, J-Rose can give timeouts whenever he wants? Oh my
Now
God.
you can't fake moments like that. Now you're seeing this here. This isn't just for show. I've seen Kylie stop and talk to fans when she has a million billion things to do, and she will stop and give everybody the time of day. And it's real. It's so real to me, damn it!
So beautiful. This is what professional wrestling is. The connectivity of the people.
The love being shown. You know, it's like you do something, you put work out there, and it's inspiring.
Everybody, wish a happy birthday to Richard.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Ricky.
Happy birthday.
From your friend Kylie Ray and all of us. And Alex Shelley's like laughing on the side at like how unbelievably sweet this is.
This is a man who has been...
Richard, my friend, this one is specifically for you. This is your 2020 Turbo Graps 16. A singles competition scheduled for one fall. This is a first round competition and the final first round competition for the 2020 Turbo Graps 16 tournament. And I've just been informed it is for the BLP Midwest Wrestling Championship.
I was unaware that this would be for the
What?
title.
That's news to us. Must be a big party for Ricky's birthday.
Yeah, I wonder if...
Nah, I love you. Introducing first from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. Representing Tiger Driver 9X. This is Alex Shelley.
Look at the calm on Alex Shelley's face.
I
Laser
mean-
focused despite all the fun that's been happening.
Is opponent. In the corner to my left. Coming to us from Chicago. She is the reigning and defending Black Label Pro Midwest Wrestling Champion. She's just happy to be here. This is Smile Kylie.
And for her, it's business as usual to be given a bouquet of flowers to make a fan's birthday dream come true and then have an all-out battle for a title belt.
That is the absolute story of Kylie Ray. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you're happy. I'm happy you're happy. Let me whoop some ass real quick. Okay, she has a bit to do right now. Yeah, definitely managing her bouquet, managing her backpack, managing
This
her
is how I used to
title.
feel on the CTA every time I went to work.
Definitely, but let it be known too that I wonder if this was put in place by management or put in place by Kylie or Alex Shelley's request as to why the BLP Mid-American title is actually being
It's for
Midwest
Ricky's
title.
birthday.
Yeah, it's for Ricky's birthday.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I believe it.
Whatever the reason, it is on the line today. What a matchup.
That just makes you wonder now with implications. If Alex Shelley wins this, will he have to continue to defend it throughout the rest of the tournament?
Oh,
Which again
yeah.
includes 2 more Fatal 4-Way matches and a one-on-one match.
Well, and imagine if Ricky didn't bring Alex Shelley flowers, so he's got to want Kylie to win, too. Their stakes have never been higher today.
There's a bit of trepidation here from Kylie. I understand that this is one of her dream matches. This is a match that, like, who would expect as a young...
A little high five.
As a young woman growing up in wrestling, trying to become better, the business is changing as it is. Intergender wrestling is becoming more and more important to this world. But to realize you're about to wrestle Alex Shelley, one of the best professional wrestlers on the planet, is a shock to anyone. And offering her...
Come on, put it in your hair, Alex Shelley. You'll earn my respect for life. Oh, girl.
There is absolutely...
Oh, yes, always. Come on, you've got the perfect amount of hair for a ponytail. wind that sucker up.
Is this 2020? Are we about to
Cute.
see Alex Shelley with a Kylie Ray bow?
I would do one more twist, but it looks amazing. I told you that, one more twist. He is so nice. Kylie, that was very...
Here we go. Again.
She assesses
wonderful-
their character by if they take the bow.
Absolutely. I would do the same thing.
Davey Vega took the bow,
Oh, well,
but then his character turned out to be a little more difficult than...
not the nicest human being.
I'm hoping for the best here.
Look at this. Again, the trepidation from Kylie Ray, realizing the technical expertise that Alex Shelley has. He's gone all over the world, Europe, Mexico, Japan, everywhere here in the United States and Canada, and he mastered all these styles. Didn't learn all these styles, mastered all of these styles, and technical wrestling is his passion. I see him warming up and always doing something new, learning something, just getting the reps in, and look at that with a beautiful takeover with that arm drag.
And that's how you stay a success. You stay hungry, you stay learning, you stay climbing through the ranks. You never say, that's it, I'm good enough, I've mastered the top of the mountain. It's like, well, go to the other side, see if there are other mountains to climb. And Alex Shelley's a master of that.
Climb your mountains, find your mountains. Don't just stop with one. But as we know, too, that Kylie Ray is no slouch. She's a champion for a reason. Freelance champion, BLP Midwest champion. She has earned everything that she has fought for. And look at this variation of a deep heel hold into a variation of a cravat almost, and then flinging her away.
She's kind of gathering herself here, maybe taking a moment outside of the ring to sort of figure out. I mean, it's new information that the belt is on the line. And so that's got to bring a flurry of nerves, not to mention that she's fighting one of the people who inspired her all the way along up, probably even before she thought about getting in the ring.
Look at Alex Shelley, giving her enough room in the ring, too. Technically, as a wrestler, you're allowed to stand in the middle. You do not have to back down, but he's giving her ample room to move around, to formulate her own game plan and do what she has to do.
There's so much on the line here, and I think more of the pressure is falling on Kylie. Because the belt's on the line, because she's so beloved by people, because it's Ricky's birthday. There's a lot here that she could lose, and I feel like Alex Shelley's just waiting in the wings. This could be his chance. This could change everything at Black Label Pro if he rises to the occasion
Let it be
against
known, too,
Kylie.
that Kylie is oh my God, she's a wily competitor as well. She went for that top wrist lock and had her hair yanked and pulled down. Kylie realized, I'm not taking that shit. I'm a pro wrestler.
Yeah, and all the nerves melt away when anger takes its place, and it gives you a new motivation. It can be dangerous if it makes you move too quick, but she's patient most of the time, and it's interesting to see this fire
You
blaze
wonder
up.
if Alex Shelley did that on purpose, because then he had her in that headlock she had him in that headlock variation. He grabbed the back of her tight tee, he grabbed the belt area, had better control of her. She's a smaller opponent, that gives him more leverage. You wonder if she's in the position he wants her to be in.
It's also very cool to watch the way that they each maintain control. Even when they're put in a position they don't want to be in, there's that chance, that opportunity to move a leg, to pivot one way, to get out of it, and then boom, like she's doing, take the offense.
I would like to point out, too, that Kylie Ray has thrown the first shots of this match. It's very unlike her, but she's also decided that she wants to win. TurboGrafx 16 is a prestigious tournament to win. She wants to do that, and her title is on the line. She has a lot of pride
I see her
riding on this match.
I see her as a host of Black Label Pro, and she's here to make sure the fans have a good time, to make sure that she shows up right. And so, yeah, of course there's a lot going on, but she's a lot herself. She is a competitor. She is a pro.
Look at that. Wow, she did a tilt-a-whirl variation. Look like she was going into a Russian leg sweep, but instead now has a double arm bar with a leg hook in. What a perfect maneuver. Lucha-style arm drag there by Alex Shelley, who's stretching out his neck and his arm. Look at Kylie Ray firing right into the gut, right into the lower abdomen area. Those are those rib cage, that diaphragm, knocking the wind out of Shelley.
And it's where everything connects. You know, if you pop that stomach, your legs don't work, your arms don't work.
Oh, what a tremendous snapback suplex there by Alex Shelley as well. Elevated her quickly, pulled her down just as fast. That is the first non-technical maneuver he has done in this matchup. It seems that he's also trying to save his strength, much like a very good professional wrestler tried earlier tonight.
Yeah, if you are going into TurboGrafx 16, you've got to go in with the mindset that if you leave it all on the floor, you're going to have to scoop it right back up and put it into another match and another match. You know, best case scenario, you're wrestling a bunch.
I wonder where Alex Shelley is going. He's going to the top. Kylie Rae catching him into a Muay Thai lock, throwing her down now, does Alex Shelley. I wonder what maneuver he's going for. He's sitting there waiting.
Taunting.
Calling her up. Look at, goading her.
Oh, and it works. She staggers over, but that puts her right where he wanted her.
Look at, he's talking mad shit to her. He's telling her that's not enough. He's telling her that's not enough.
Come all the way up. Wow.
Going up there to meet him.
And it's so patient. She's doing all the work here. She's climbing up. All he has to do is one move in the arms to push her back down, and then he taunts her back up. I mean, this is like watching a cat outside a mouse hole.
Exactly. He still hasn't moved yet. Either squatting back down, saying, hit me. That one might have registered just enough. He's shaking his head like that's another. Swatting at her bow. That is not the way to go, dude.
And he's such a pro, he knows not to react. He knows that she is going to react herself out because when she sees injustice in the world, when she sees people being mean to each other, that's what lights Kylie up. That's what brings her the fire because she is bringing joy to professional wrestling.
Exactly, but Alex Shelley represents the sport, the competition, and the physical limitations that some competitors have and how you can exploit them. He is a genius for a reason. Oh my God!
Yeah,
Body slam maneuver! God damn, was that it? That was it. That was everything he was waiting for.
He still has not even moved an inch. He's propped himself up, and now he can leisurely come down, knowing the damage he's inflicted.
He has expended so little energy. He made her run up, attack him, run up, attack him, run up, attack him, and then eventually chucks her down with a body slam that sends her hurtling out of the ring.
This is a masterclass in how to do the first match of a tournament. But unfortunately, it puts Kylie Rae in a really difficult position because it's not just the first round of TurboGrafx for her. It is the Black Label Pro Midwest Championship on the line and Ricky's birthday.
Exactly. But also, think about what this means, what implications this has for the rest of the tournament now, too. All the competitors in the back have to realize there's a title at the end of this. I get to win the Midwest.
Yeah, because I guess it would be on the line.
Yeah, because I would assume that if Kylie Rae continues on, that she's going to continue to defend it. If Alex Shelley wins it, I would assume he's going to defend it. If not, maybe not. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. But still, that idea, though, is now in the back of the minds of everybody in the back.
The stakes just keep getting higher.
Those other 6 competitors in the back, or 7? Who knows?
Oh, you do the math, not me.
Math's hard. Chance of old champ, new champ. Look at Alex Shelley, cockier than I've ever seen him before. He's been surprisingly humble coming back from all this, calling for a timeout. Does Kylie Rae?
Haunting cockiness, though. It feels like it's October. I feel like one of those horror movie villains that just slowly, ever slowly approaches behind, and she runs and runs and runs, and she tries to attack, but he's just ever standing, ever looking hollow and haunting. It's like, what's his motivation? I'm scared.
Those couple maneuvers, those body slams, really took it out of Kylie Rae. She is about to eat another one.
Come on!
Look at the swiftness. He nailed her with that. Up and down as fast as possible, hooking the legs together. He has a number of submission holds. Goodness, a figure 4, a standing variation of a figure 4, and an abdominal stretch all at the same time. This is like a submission maneuver of the Mexican wrestling style, just twisting and torquing on Kylie's body.
And there's this extra little spicy adds when he throws down. I don't know if it's in the follow through or what, but it's, this poisonous little extra.
Oh my God, crossing her legs together. Variation, it looks like it's a cross-legged clover leaf or a cross-legged Boston crab, whichever you want to call it, bending Kylie Rae back. Good Lord, and that damage has been done. He keeps releasing the maneuvers. I'm not understanding why he's releasing these submission holds. Yes, they're doing their damage. He's doing them to hurt her, not to win.
Yeah, I think that's what's causing me this sort of trepidation, is there's this extra feeling to it that feels personal.
going for that wrist lock. And again, he said he was looking forward to this match, and I'm wondering, do you think he's mad it's not living up to his expectations? Do you think he wanted more out of this and Kylie's not giving it? Because he keeps calling to her, keeps screaming to her, like,
I think
come
it's
on.
a tactic. It's a mental thing, too. He knows that she really cares. You can see from the way that she accepts the roses from fans that everybody loves her. He knows that the way to attack her is to provoke, and show her all the mean things in the world, and show her all the terrible stuff that's going on, and give her a chance to fight back.
Yeah, going for an Irish whip there does Kylie Rae, but swimming through and going for an elbow. These two face shots have actually, they've taken Shelley down to a knee.
And that's progress.
What's she going for now? A version of a DDT? No, not able to. Forcing him down for a... Oh my God!
Wow.
Right!
And she's relentless.
Look at Shelley. Shelley can't get up to his feet. He's rocked. He's
This
rocked.
is the first time I've seen him so scattered.
There
in
she
this
goes,
match.
running European, knocking him down again, tripping him. Variation of a slide cannonball. She's got to string it all together there, but her back, her lower back is still damaged. That cannonball could not have been good for her.
And he's been taunting her this whole time, making her do twice the work to get half the results with him.
Yeah, Shelley pulling the hair. At this time, finding these pinpoint strikes, elbow strike. Kylie is the best. Kylie is number one. Indefinitely huge boot there over the top rope to Alex Shelley. What is Kylie Rae going to do next? If she goes for another high-risk maneuver, she has to be careful landing on this padded area and such, because she could slam her back again. That's already damaged. Instead, working smarter, not harder.
Absolutely, and she's got something that Alex Shelley doesn't. She has the undying support of fans who make an effort to go out and change into her shirt before her match. People bring flowers to her. She's got extra power. It's just in the atmosphere.
Absolutely, she's here by her hometown of Chicago, Crown Point, and she's here in Crown Point, which Black Label Pro realizes she is one of their people. She is one of the hearts and souls of this company. She has tried her hardest. She's given her all. She's earned this title by beating AJ Gray. No small feat, mind you.
Absolutely, we've got some sanitizing going on outside the ring, always keeping safe while the action continues right in the center of the ring.
Of course, going for a variation, maybe of an air raid crash and stuff, going for a sunset flip though, yanking her up. Oh my God, wave of the future, maybe. No, swing through. Schoolboy, she's got it in deep. Oh, swimming her through. Where is she going? She has the leg hook. Maybe an STF. Yes, she has it.
Inching closer to the ropes, but this might be it for Alex Shelley. For all his efforts, this might be it.
These fans are chanting, they're shooting, tap.
And
She caught that arm, she caught that arm for a crossface. What is actually going to do? Rolling himself back? No, instead, now he's further away. Rolling up her pin. Oh, he has her deep, Oh, she kicked out. Oh my God.
And they're both on their feet.
Beautiful super kick right on the button.
Wow.
Alex Shelley crumpled, potentially tearing the ligaments in his knee when he fell. Kicking out.
Wow, and not just kicking out, those extra palms to the face and neck. Everything he's doing has this poison to it, this venom.
Yeah, absolutely. You pointed out perfectly as I was about to. He thrust her up. He made sure that she stayed away from him, that she remembered that don't touch me. Going for that crossface the second time, swimming through. He had it calculated, but now it's just getting hammered on the back by Kylie.
And she's bold. She's not backing down. I mean, there's got to be nothing more scary than to fight a legend like Alex Shelley. And yet she continues to barrel herself at him.
This is her third attempt at that lariat. She's trying to hit her earlier today. Oh my God! Alex Shelley yanking her up by the hair.
Oh, it's so rough.
Brainbuster. Immediately swimming all the way through. This could be it. Oh my God, Kylie, kick out.
Kylie!
Oh my God, pulling herself
Oh,
up.
and look, he's got her by the neck.
Yanking her again, waving the future.
Wow.
Oh my God, is he gonna, that could be it, All full body on her. No, arm up. Oh my God, there's no way. What is he gonna hook now? What has he got now? Oh my God, looking dead at the camera, reminding everyone that Alex Shelley's one of the best wrestlers on the planet, but it's not enough to put Kylie Rae away.
Balance is still shifting. Kylie somehow able to get out of that situation. Alex Shelley frustrated.
Where's Alex Shelley? He went to the top. to go for
Twisting up her hair, tangling it. He has no regard.
Look at that. He was shit-talking her the entire time. Oh my God! Powerbomb! What is he going for next? No, this could be the Border City Stretch! He has put away so many people with this maneuver. She tapped!
What else is she supposed he do?
What the hell?
He was ripping her by the hair. He was twisting her in half.
Oh my God, what the hell?
I've seen him wrestle, but I've never seen him wrestle with the kind of venom he had in his system today. What a shame for Kylie Ray to lose the first round of Turbo Graps and the belt.
I have never seen Alex Shelley chain such a flurry of high-impact maneuvers together to put an opponent away. And I've seen this man go to war with people. I've seen him bleed because of people. I've seen him make people bleed. But what he did to Kylie Ray was...
It was just demonic.
It was possession. He needed her gone.
And he's barely smiling. He kissed the title, he gave one evil smile, and then it's business, 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 because he's still got to wrestle for the next round. Today at 4 p.m., Turbo Grab 16 continues.
That is just the first round, everybody. But once again,
You can't say she didn't fight.
During her reign as BLP Midwest Wrestling Champion, Kylie Ray was a top-notch champion.
In every way.
In heart, in soul, in hard work, all of it. She deserves all this praise.